All right, so we're live. Welcome everyone. Oh, my camera. Why is the expo? Oh, I know why the exposure is all
His
messed up.
light, his camera, and his action. Oh god.
It looks like the sun is directly outside.
Yeah, it's because I recorded at night one time, so the exposure is all messed up. I never leave my camera on auto exposure because then it just flickers.
Yeah, it looks bad.
There we go. All right. More Stonewalkers. Also, I guess I should like tell this to the stream too. If you're reading the Stormlight books, spoilers. I'll say at the beginning of the episode this time. All right. Well, where we last left off, you guys found Liss, and much of this journey has come into focus as you learned that the guy with the weird face paint that you met before has stolen an honor blade, a type of shard blade that is more powerful, giving you some mystic powers, and in addition to this, were held by the heralds, who are essentially living gods, or at least as far as Vornism is concerned. And Tazo was a Shinovaran stone shaman. There it is. I wanted to say stone monk, but that wasn't making sense. Stone shaman who is working to collect the blade to protect it, as they have with the other honor blades. Though, without knowing where this individual has gone, you guys were momentarily left at a loss until Tome Circle's Peakspren spoke up, saying that Toln the Herald would know where his blade is, and Toln is nearby. And I believe that's where we left off. So, continuing on, when Tom mentions this, Liss thinks for a moment, and she speaks to you all. Well, I did notice that the Colin troops brought in someone of interest not too long ago. Some large guy in a cage. I thought he was probably just another, maybe more impressive slave. But I've been keeping my eye on him, and as far as I know, he's currently at the Colin War Camp's chantry. They put him in where they keep all those other, folks who've lost their minds. This might be the hell that your strange friend speaks about. Though, getting into the Colin's main camp is not going to be an easy task.
Yeah, doesn't sound complicated at all. Break into a chantry, meet a herald.
So, before you guys is a challenge. You need to get into the Ardentia Monastery in the middle of the Colin complex. Now, not like it is the most restrictive of places to get into, but it is a place where the Ardents are keeping track of, those who are suffering from severe mental conditions. And in the traditional fashion, these people are kept in buildings with no windows, and so no easy entrances. Now, considering the mixed company you're all in, it might be a little difficult and somewhat suspicious for y'all to enter in. So you should probably come up with some plans, maybe even call in some favors.
We did get a favor.
Damn it.
I have 2 favors under my name.
So we got a favor from that pet shop guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Though a Thalen merchant might not be the most helpful in this situation, but who knows?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe we dress up like chickens.
Yeah, I have a favor from Bethany.
Now, Bethany is a Light Eyes and one who works as a predominant span read messenger.
That's true.
And if we need to, we can also use my status as a Light Eyes.
Well, you're not really associated with the Colin camp.
Yeah, still a Light Eyes though.
Roughly, sure.
Having 2 vouching would be helpful, at least. So, other than that, it would be... We can try to, like, get ourselves in even, like, a little more officially. See what we can get with the favors. Or do we want to go full stealth mode?
I don't think we're like a stealthing party.
No, I don't think so either.
Like, some of us look towards Paris. You could do it. And I look towards Circle. Not sure about these.
You couldn't afford me.
Speak for yourself. It's like lumber around some more.
I think, unironically, I think Circle might be the best trade at stealth here.
No.
Really?
Really? I'm surprised just because I know your whole thing is being incognito.
Yeah. That's more about lying and coming up with excuses and stuff.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, stealth is tied to speed. There's man not that speedy.
I'm not either. I have 1 speed.
I have 0.
I'm not the only one who invested in speed, am I?
No,
I have
did
3
too.
speed.
So do
Okay.
I.
Just some of us.
Listen, when you work on a bridge crew, speed isn't your top priority. The speedy ones died quickest.
I'm there to hold the bridge. I'm not there to run with it. Like sprint with it. But at least then a social infiltration might be the best vibe. Which if we had our favor, that is a good route because we can get ourselves in, maybe get us some like phony reason for being there. But the big kicker is getting in there and then having the freedom to go hang out with Tom.
Yes, I suppose we should pay Bethany a visit.
You don't even need to do that. You have a span read connected right to her.
I suppose we
that's
should
true.
pay Bethany a letter.
You know what? Yeah, I can just do it right now. I'll start writing glyphs. I'll do glyphs.
I avert my
Calm down.
eyes.
I can write.
It's fine, guys.
No
Don't
man
worry.
has to- I can write for you.
Better watch yourself.
Glyph for for colon complex chantry get in. 'Cause it's very simplistic language.
This is. God, it hurts to read this language.
I agree. I don't prefer it.
Let's just watch in interest as you all are going about this, and the man in the tattered ardent robe is just still sulking in the corner. You pull out like a full. Well, you. So the hard part is to do this properly. You need to know how, at the very least, the war camps set up their span reads, because dipping the ink in your quill and everything, there's a special layout for all this. So I'm going to need a lore check first from you, Baranor.
Lore. 15.
Okay. You've seen the messenger camps enough, and you kind of visualize in front of yourself the layout. And first, you hit the ruby a few times to indicate that you are intending to make a message. And then you set the span read in front of you and you wait. It takes a few minutes, but then the span read stands up as the other line has connected.
That's when I write in the glyphs, we need to get into the chantry.
Okay. After a few moments, Bettany replies with, I can do this, an affirmative glyph. Give me a few hours.
Affirmative glyph back. I assume the Alethi version of a thumbs up.
All right. And with that, the span read, it turns off and falls limp in your hand.
Just tuck it away. We have an in there. Just need to wait a few hours.
Well, since that's all done, I guess you all can be off and out of my shop.
Check with the others.
Is this a shop?
It is a bakery.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was called the Creme Oven
Oh.
Bakery.
I knew we were going there. I didn't realize. I thought we like got intercepted and then taken somewhere else.
No, you were funny enough taken to the same place you were going to go.
All right.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna buy a loaf of bread here.
Same.
What kind of bread?
I don't know if there's like special Rosaran bread.
Yes, it is. Oh crap, what's it? It begins with an L. Oh, I know it. It's not lentil.
like-
Lavis. It's
Lavis bread. There it is. Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole time I wanted to say Lumpus. That's from
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
That's what I was thinking too.
So yeah, lavis grain, made from lavis grain, which is, think like whole wheat bread, only more whole wheat.
Oh, it's yeah, it's like barley.
Yeah.
It's like a bread. It's like a barley, Lavis. If you're farther west, then it's actually wheat.
Yeah. So it's like an extra crunchy wheat bread.
I buy some.
Okay. A single loaf runs you 2 marks.
I also need bread. Man, the whole saying the words Got a man mighty hungry.
All right. After you purchase your bread, do y'all leave?
I think so.
I assume so.
Okay. Well, you leave Liss and the sad Radiant behind. And where do you guys go for this 2-hour or several hour wait?
Gambling. I'm kidding.
Do we just wander?
Yeah.
I mean, we can just go back to the inn. Wait, what camp are we in now? 'Cause
You guys are in the outer
gambling
markets.
Okay, because the gambling thing was in Sadius. We're back in Colin now.
Non-Sadius. I
No,
was
the
in,
other guy.
Aladar. Aladar.
Eladar,
Yeah.
yeah, the Eladar camp.
We're back in Colin now.
Yeah, well, you're in the outer market, but if you guys head to the Colon camp, then on your way there, the terse voice of a soldier calls out to y'all. Oi! A soldier calls out to as you make your way back to the war camps. Despite his well-manicured uniform, that's a weird way of putting it, he has a wild look in his eyes. A squad of 4 armed men surround him, each of them wearing the forest green and burgundy of High Marshal Amaran.
Oh no.
Seems like
Oh,
you're
no.
building quite the reputation for yourselves around here. You want to tell us what's really going on, or do we just skip to the fun part? He draws his sword and the others follow his lead.
I
As-
look over at Baranor. I'm like, what is even happening right now?
Same expression. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I'll also start drawing my sword.
Hey, well, what's going on?
I just start spinning my arm, ready to punch someone's lights out.
Just winding up. Oh, why I gotta.
Behind Baranor.
The guard again, looking at y'all, definitely gives off an air of hostility. He says, "You've been asking around for interesting person. One our High Marshal is quite interested in himself. And not only that, but there's been some interesting rumors going around. We just want to get all the information from y'all, what you've been doing and how you're associated with that large man that came into camp the other day."
Just learned he existed today, actually.
I do not believe we're associated with them.
Sure. He seems not convinced, despite the honesty of what you say. If you want to avoid a direct confrontation with this man, you're going to need to make a successful persuasion, or you can deflect with deception.
I'm not opposed to skipping, to circumventing this combat. However,
But the
I'd rather
XP.
not kill people.
We wouldn't kill them,
if they attack us,
but they do look like they deserve a beating.
what if we did it non-lethal?
How does non-lethal work in this camp?
You just declare that your attacks are non-lethal. That's it. It's D&D rules.
Okay.
Though some things may be more questionable. If you're transforming a man into gold, it doesn't quite work that way.
Fair.
Can I get a look at these guys and just see like if they're an actual threat, like how easily we could take them?
Sure. Though Baranor, oh no, you have war tactics, right?
I do military strategy and well, strategy. Not,
You have
that
strategy,
is
yeah.
tactics. That is technically tactics.
Technically tactics, yeah. Well, I mean, most of you would probably get that at the very least. Most of these guys are, well, one is a guard, and the other three seem to be archers. The head guy seems to be a much more proficient fighter, though. Go ahead and roll for me an insight.
Damn.
Holy shit, dude!
What was
Opportunity.
the social security number, actually?
No
Yeah,
social
me-
security number, but so
Jared, is that you?
you do notice that the man seems overly eager, more eager than the men surrounding him are willing to be. Taking him out might quickly diffuse the situation, but your opportunity gives you an extra hint. Even though you, Unkalaki, aren't too familiar with this, you've seen this before, that same look. The captain is under the influence of the thrill.
Oh god, he's crazy.
Talking him down will be at disadvantage.
I do like the idea of insight opportunity being like opportunity. I know this guy. We're actually friends.
As Bridgman, that's definitely not the case.
No. I mean, I got a decent persuasion.
I was thinking I might just intimidate this guy down.
From what you've generally been told about the thrill, it's like an adrenaline rush. Things like intimidation are almost ineffective against Alethi who have fallen under the thrill.
Yeah, that'd probably make it worse.
Ooh.
Oh, I mean, I have a thing I could try. I think Baranor still has hand on sword, like ready to draw in case this guy does something aggressive. But
I just sort of go like sort of mutter, this guy reminds me of our old captain. Just hearkening back to what most of our group would remember from our previous adventure.
yeah, from the
Yeah.
chasm.
Great
Something in the
callback.
officer's water.
Just,
Something happened to captains.
that's the secret about the thrill. It only
Yeah,
hits
like-
captains.
True. Yeah, I just want to like low key inform everyone of that.
The I would suggest and hope that you stand down. This is unbecoming for the war camps, and unbecoming even more for one serving one as honorable as High Lord Amaram.
Yes. For those who are unaware, High Marshal Amaram
That's it.
is...
Thank you.
Yeah. To be fair, I forget it all the time. I keep having to read it.
Somebody high blank, whatever. Fill in the blank.
Yeah,
please.
he's not a high prince, but he's like kind of close. What is that? And they don't. He's like the only character with that title in all the books.
Yeah.
I
But
guess
he's essentially like a Lethe hero. He's won some pretty intense battles, and he's known to be incredibly honorable and chivalrous. And many of the men under his banner have gone on to become like high-ranking soldiers in their various armies. Predominantly those in both Camp Sadius and Camp Colinar, or Colin. As the High Marshal has strong ties to both Dalinar and Sadius.
He even killed a full shard user.
Yes.
He is impressive, just all around.
Yeah, in fact, he won his shard blade against a full shard bearer in a terrible battle. Not what, 7 years past?
I hope I can be like him one
Was it?
day.
Months? 7 months ago?
It might be. Well, no, actually, it might be.
It was not nearly that long ago.
Yeah. Was it? I don't remember the timeline.
It was 8 months he was a slave after that, and then he was a bridgeman for like 2 months.
So about a year.
7 years ago was when Gavilar was McMurdered.
Yeah, so about a year.
About
Yeah,
a year, probably around. Anyway, go ahead, make a persuasion at disadvantage, but raise the stakes.
Alrighty.
I use my watchful eye. Like, I'm just sort of standing there with my nat 20 insight and like my arms crossed behind Baranor, and as soon as I see like some indication of things going bad, I'll like whisper in Baranor's ear of some things I'm noticing.
Let's reroll
Okay, so reroll the plot die.
that. 1.
Same result.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is unsuccessful
Oh no.
and with a complication.
heard
Which,
this before.
by the way, a complication. He grows tired of the conversation and attacks.
Alright.
All right. Now, a slightly unfortunate thing for me. They don't have a map for this potential conflict.
It's gonna be my first complaint when we do the end of campaign interviews. It's like so many fights, but there's like no maps for them.
Are there witnesses, or did they bring us like over to the side to do this?
I guess I'll just use.
Alicia,
one
we're
for
not
now.
killing them.
There
Well,
are people
no.
around.
I'm
You
just
guys-
asking.
Yeah. There you go. Alrighty.
I mean, yeah, because we're still going to fuck them up. We need witnesses to say we were attacked first.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah.
God,
As I
Devin.
see,
Shake my head.
Alicia's also got the thrill, I see.
as I see him starting to do stuff, I'll just use my free banter action to tell everyone focus fire, as I sort of point at him, and then I yell out, "Unbelievable! Soldiers under High Marshal Amaran starting a fight unprovoked." Just hoping to get some more attention on us.
Smart.
You know what? I actually really like that. Go ahead and make for me an intimidation.
Raise the stakes.
Raise the stakes.
Woo!
Oh no, the complication is gonna be we get more of their soldiers.
Oh my god.
What?
Never mess with Circle.
Okay.
That's why he's the goat. Circle.
So let's see. Ooh, not that chapter.
I love the idea of that complication of like everyone's like, wait a second, they're with Amaram, kick their ass. Everyone charging us.
Yeah. Everyone, they're like, wait, the Amaram? Those guys must be doing something wrong. And actually, you guys get attacked.
The fight now has 30 other like NPCs.
Amaran wouldn't start a fight.
That's what I thought the conflict die would do. Is if like he rolled a conflict, it would just be there's more of their soldiers there.
High Marshal Amaran wouldn't start a fight for no reason. This must be a warranted fight. Let's go help him out.
All right.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and set yourselves up in this box.
Didn't this guy hire you recently?
Also, Alicia, don't forget that's your Axehound puppy.
Oh shit! I thought I left it at camp.
That is the exact same art.
Cam,
What's
can
up?
I set this man as my quarry? Because I've been talking to him for a minute.
You didn't make the intent to do so before the fight
That's
started.
fair. That's fair.
This like
I just
soldier
forgot
guy.
it existed.
That's
Yeah, it's
so
okay.
far.
I will allow it this time.
Okay.
This like spearman on the left, he just kind of waves at us because we worked with him before.
Wait, aren't you dead? Because that's LR's art.
Yeah, aren't you dead? It's like,
Oh, a fucking zombie!
he just somehow keeps coming back.
No wonder he's so irrational.
Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted.
That's so many archers.
Okie dokie.
I get the main guy.
Oh, I gotta change the Axehound to not be an enemy anymore. Alrighty. Fast characters. Oh, right. Your check. Got distracted. Your call draws the attention of those surrounding. The men surrounding the leader here look unsure. They gain disadvantage on their first action
Oh,
for all of them, as that they know what they're doing is wrong. The captain, though, he doesn't seem too perturbed.
These four remind me of a young little soldier I once knew. Back in the chasms.
this is very similar scenario. So like, there are four of us that are like, all right, we know what to do.
I was sitting here with a very strong sense of deja vu.
All right, Satal, Circle, who is going first between you two?
I will.
Oh, I was planning on trying to get him prone.
I was just gonna stand in front of us all.
Oh. I like your plan better.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna move up to here. I fully see that he's going to attack, but I'm gonna play it up like I'm not trying to fight and just sort of have my hands up as I talk to the four guys and do a use skill or whatever. I want to try to convince them more to not fight us. As I'm like walking up to sort of a position where I'm almost certainly the one that's going to be attacked, I'm just going to be looking at these four guys and be like, we don't want to fight. This is not something that you need to do. There's no reason for you guys to follow a captain who is so unreasonable. But I just want to sort of do a replay of the chasms where we had to take out our old captain.
Okay, if so, this can go one of two ways. You can try to address them all, but the check will be at disadvantage. Or you could target one and roll the check normally.
I've been rolling pretty hot. I don't know if someone wants to aid me with this. I could just do them all at not disadvantage.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting
that's
Bateman.
commercial.
You need Batman.
Oh, it is a reaction.
It'll take a focus, but
There you go.
I can aid because that was I was helping talk before. I can use an aid action or reaction.
Sure. Aid reaction, that will be a focus point.
Yep.
And how's Baron orienting in this?
I think he's playing into it with him. Circle is just trying to persuade them. Baranor is like unsheathing his sword solemnly, still putting on that air of just being so disappointed that men serving High Marshal Amram would be doing this.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make the flat check.
All right, persuasion.
Yes, and raise the stakes.
I don't actually remember how it was.
Not bad.
Okay. All right, let's see. Is your all right. They, you see the men surrounding this Captain Wilt somewhat. They don't fully step down. Well, actually, no, you got an opportunity. You can choose which one of these guys fully steps down.
Do they all four have bows?
They are all going to use swords, to be fair.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna, like, as I'm walking up, this guy who's right next to the captain, he's just the closest, and I'm like looking dead in his eyes, like, you don't gotta do this, dude. Like, it's just a little more personal for this guy.
Okay. He puts his weapon down. He looks like he's unwilling to fight, though that might change if you threaten him or his allies in a way that would be egregious, as in not like self-defense. The remaining individuals... Oh, their character sheet broke. Yay.
Oh, that looks really weird on stream.
Yeah.
Damn.
The remaining individuals... Let's see... The remaining individuals lose heart and they become disorientated, so they can't take any reactions. And they are distracted, so if you do anything, you know, stealthy, they will have disadvantage on their perception checks. And I think I'm just gonna have to do that one. There you go. All right. And then for him, I will do... I'll put that. Need a spear for y'all.
He's like blue and
Okay.
spectral.
All right. That's technically the invisible condition, which is funny that it doesn't remove him from y'all's sight. But that's just what I'll use to represent that he's decided not to engage. So.
Oh my god, it is him. He wasn't a zombie at all. He's a ghost.
All right. So that will be your action, Satal.
Alright, I am just gonna step up here. And then can I use my action to ready an action, which would what I'm trying to do is ready to parry this dude's sword attack against next sword attack. Doesn't matter against two, but like I'm not having it drawn because it does have quick draw. So I'm just wondering if I could like.
You can't quick draw on somebody else's turn.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. I would say you won't need to. You could. Can you? You know what? Yeah. You will not need to have your weapon drawn. But you can, I'll say, ready an action to impose disadvantage on the next attack made by the captain guy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but
Yeah.
just describing how I was doing it.
Yeah. Essentially, it's just what you will do is you will roll your combat roll versus his supposed combat roll, and if you succeed, his attack gains disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You don't look hostile, but you do look ready to act if necessary, and Circle isn't bearing a weapon, so this doesn't seem overly hostile. Does any other players want to take a fast action?
Nope.
Okie dokie. The captain is gonna go fast. Who could have guessed? And he looks around to the men surrounding him, and he's just like, you know why we're here. You don't want to disappoint Amaram. He's gonna attempt to group intimidate his own men into acting. This will be against Circle's intimidation. So he's got a very high check.
If this guy makes it, we deserve to fight them. Look at stars align and shit.
Listen, I'm giving them the choice. They can make their own decisions if they want to get laid out or not.
Meets it, beats it.
Wait, does he not have to roll with disadvantage for addressing a group?
No,
That's fucked up.
they are his men.
Yeah. Well, I'm still planning on going non-lethal.
Yeah. I'd like to free action banter. I'll turn to Baranor and say kind of loudly, did he just imply that Bright Lord Amaram ordered them to attack us?
So they're no longer disorientated, and they look like they're willing to fight. Then he quickly turns and... he is going to just attack Circle here. So he'll strike, and then Sital, you will roll against his DC, which is 15.
Let's roll a rapier attack?
Yeah.
Or a light weapon, okay.
Well, that should be a light weapon anyway.
Alright. Bitch.
That is not enough, so you don't impose disadvantage. So that is a 15, which hits Circle there for 12 damage.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
As he shouts, "Ha!"
I would like to banter. Amaram just telling me Amaram ordered his men to attack a Light Eyes and her companions in public?
I should make mention, this guy is also a Light Eyes.
I'm still a Light Eyes.
Yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean anything in this situation.
Light on light violence.
Oh no.
Making light of the situation.
Anyway, that is his turn. All right, slow players.
Wait, what dot is he?
You don't know.
Dead.
Anyone have
Well-
any pressing things?
I have an idea. We'll see if it works.
Love to hear it.
All right. I think first of all, Paris is gonna raise his rapier defensively as we brace.
All right. Oh god, that music is super loud.
He's kind of. It's like right here. Yeah. He steps in and kind of like hides himself behind circle, and then kind of like slides under him and comes up with an uppercut on the cap, popping out right here. And we are going to do a cheap shot. Oh, it does it automatically. Nice. Okay.
Oof.
Rough.
Oof.
Yeah, me changing this would be so. I might as well opportune roll it, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that's the same thing, right? Nope, it's actually less. All right. You come up for the uppercut, and in the last half second, you realize that was a really bad idea. He's wearing like a full-on helmet, and your fist just like gets cut nasty against his knuckle, or your knuckle gets cut against his helmet. You take. Oh, 4 damage. So your hand is sliced open by the uppercut.
Okay, so that was like 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, I think we move away.
He is going to use a reaction to attack you.
Cool. He has disadvantage.
That's fine. He honestly doesn't care. Let's see.
Expend that focus.
Oh. Actually. He doesn't opportunity attack you. He uses this instead. He has Lash Out. After he's attacked by an enemy within 5 feet of him, he can deal D8 keen damage to the attacker. No check required.
Great.
Damn.
The second you come in on him, he's already slashing at you, and as you cut your knuckle, you also get hit by his weapon for 5 keen damage.
All right. I run.
Okie dokie. All right, next slow player.
I can take my go.
Okay.
First things first. I'll move.
Okay.
Some nice closer comfortable with these archers. Then over this man with the thrill. I've been in this situation before. Baranor, I'm going to gain advantage as Baranor is watching his movements, waiting, because man with the thrill, he's going to make some big dumb attack that you can easily take advantage of.
Okay. Go ahead and make your choice of insider deduction.
Good old 15.
I think that will work. Indeed, it does.
Alrighty. And then I make my attack, good old non-lethal.
Okie dokie.
$17
Nice.
on both. That's 11 damage.
All right. 11 damage, and 11 damage he takes. Oh, let me
As
untarget circle first. Aha,
Fair.
I learned my lesson.
As like he makes some big overextending swing, Baranor uses that, like allows it to pass like under his arm. He raises his sword in response. Instead of slashing, he just shifts the pommel, and strikes it like center of the helmet.
All right, so as he's lashing out at Paris for his cheeky little attack there, Baranor swiftly and smoothly comes up to his side and just bam, hits this guy in the side of the helmet with the pommel of his weapon, stunning him slightly and causing him to stagger a bit before he shakes himself for that hit. That was quite a hard hit, and his ears are definitely ringing.
Immediately right back into a proper dueling stance.
Okie dokie. Lurio, it's on you.
All right. I'm guessing it takes an action to command the axe head, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I will tell Lay, hey, and whistle a little bit. Over here, and I'll make him go to that bottom corner to hide so he doesn't get hurt.
Okay, go ahead and make a survival. And target the axe hound. It'll be against their cognitive. This will also be at disadvantage because it's a puppy and it doesn't know your commands or anything.
Okay.
It instead approaches.
Raise the stakes or no raise the stakes?
No reason stakes. This is not important to the plot.
How dare you?
Oh, I thought I hit disadvantage. Sorry.
That's a gain hit disadvantage on that right there. Alrighty.
That is actually really
Fortunately,
good.
that succeeds because it does not have that high of a cognitive defense.
Oh, phew.
The puppy goes over to the corner and whimpers and seems scared and sits there.
Oh, poor puppy.
Okay, that's your first
All
action.
right. I will go over here. I think it takes 20. Sorry, I can't see the square as well. It's right there.
Yep.
And then I will hit.
Oof.
Ooh.
That is unsuccessful. This guy, his ears are ringing. He sees you coming around, though, and he raises his weapon and blocks your blow with ease. Alrighty. That is Lurio's turn. This guard is going to move to the side as he is not intending to take this unless things go too far. We're going to start off with this guy who is going to step up and is going to attack Lurio. Oh, this is the guy with the broken sheets. As he pulls out a knife and attempts to stab you. That hits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's at disadvantage because of Circle's earlier action.
Oh, that's a miss.
That's a miss. Yeah, unsure of the audience of the surrounding passerby's attention. This guy comes up and he slashes at you, kind of pitifully, kind of more for show than anything, missing you by quite a bit. With that, he's going to also go ahead and take the brace action, which they don't have on their sheet here. So just imagine he's bracing.
He has a way to?
Yes, his dagger gives him the parry, or not parry, but is defensive.
Oh my god, I gotta get that dagger. Shit's crazy.
All right, this guy is going to try to gain advantage on Baranor here.
Oh.
And he is going to use his perception to wait for the right time to strike. This will be against your physical defense.
Oh.
Succeeds.
Oh!
Isn't this guy also at disadvantage?
That is true.
I got you.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you for
that
the
misses.
reminder. Well, I mean, he doesn't gain advantage on you, then he strikes.
Yeah, at least there's no advantage. I'm happy about that.
Miss.
Yep.
And then he
14.
also braces.
Man, these guys are almost so good.
And last is this guy right here, who is going to honestly just do the same thing.
That's why I put myself here.
Does not gain advantage. And does not hit you.
Yeah, the whole time Baronor's just like sidestepping. He's moving very gracefully, but he's still like his attention is more locked on this commander.
Yeah, these guys, they remind you as players anyway, kind of like some low level ads in like a Dark Souls game. They like make one attack and then they kind of just start semi-circling around trying to look for an opportunity.
This is like related because I got my PS4 back out and I played Bloodborne again just for the hell of it.
Oh.
And I swear, you like having played any Souls game, if you like play it a lot, there's just those moments that become muscle memory. Because there's a part in like the beginning of Yharnam where one of those villagers, he jumps out from behind a wall to slash you. And without thinking, without remembering he's there, I did that like, all right, let me slightly sidestep and then attack. Because I've just done that like thousands of times. It's like playing through Dark Souls again. Like we've all done it so many times.
And then these guys are like 3 steps to the left, 3 straight steps to the right, waiting for their opportunity to strike.
Yeah.
All right, new round. Fast players.
Me.
I
Let's go
gotta
fast.
go slow now.
I do think you're going to be the only one really going fast, Slug.
Never going fast. Ever.
You see, I can just prone him, and then all of you can switch to fast with your. Now that you would have advantage on attacks against them, and we can just get his dog ass.
That is
Hell yeah.
fair.
So
just
you're
say
gonna
slow
attempt to prone him. Is that what I'm getting?
I don't like the way you're laughing.
No, it is pretty much you just said exactly what you were doing on your turn right then. So it was silly to kind of for me to ask. All right, so what do you do?
Never assume, Cam.
Quick, change your mind. Keep Cam on his toes.
To be fair,
Run away. We're all running away in different directions.
I mean Paris is just bolting.
We don't know that yet.
He is
Yeah.
probably looping around for a really good flank. I trust him. He's the bravest of us all.
True.
What if he just
He's
wants
trying
to
to
pet the dog?
He's trying to get momentum for a punch.
Yeah. There are 1,000 things that would be before I believe Paris is running away.
Paris ain't a coward. No.
I like the scene we're painting of us believing he's going for momentum for a punch, but he keeps running, and we're like, bro, how much momentum do you need? We're doing non-lethal. You're gonna get his head clean off at this rate.
It turns from like hell yeah, this is gonna be a sick fight to like oh god, that's too much power.
Stop! Start running from there.
Anyway, go ahead, Stal.
Okay, so what is it to prone him?
Is there an action to knock prone?
Don't you have to like do something before you try to knock someone prone?
Bum, bum, bum. Let's see, 302. I thought you were like had an action, specific action.
It might just be shove, but down.
Let me look at shove. It might just be there's not an actual way to knock an enemy prone with a normal action.
Oh.
Let's
So
see. Honestly, yeah, push, pull, yeah. Grapple. Let's see. Is there...
One of the ways I see doing it is getting a plot die. Getting an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that doesn't necessarily mean... See, now this is the hard part about this game specifically, because it does mention, you know, I believe there's like an improvised action thing you can do.
Yeah, I'm sure you can use a skill to knock someone prone.
I mean, it's essentially just a shove, but again, like down. But then what is the point of ever shoving other than, I guess, to throw someone off a cliff? And to be fair, how bad is prone? I don't even know if it's actually as bad as
It's
it is.
pretty bad.
All attacks against you have advantage. You can
Oh.
brace as a 0, and then when you stand up for free at the start of your turn, but your movement rate is reduced by 5 until the start of your next turn.
Yeah, also, shove is a good defensive action. If someone's grappling you, you can shove them away.
Improvise. Let's see.
And you can also shove someone and then run away so you don't get a reactive strike on you.
So here's my thinking, just from generally what I'm seeing in the game, and you can use an athletics versus his physical defense to knock him prone for 2 actions, but it's at disadvantage. So in practice, if you want to knock an enemy prone, you can go slow, gain an advantage, which would be like you narratively set up the trip and then you knock him down, which would be more, I think, narrative of what the game kind of wants, and
I'd be
more
willing to aid you.
balance. People can just aid you as well, which I fear will also be balanced because then it's focus being spent for the action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, but that's 2 actions. I was planning on attacking and proning him.
I mean, shove is normally 2 actions, so you have to expect prone or knocking someone prone to be about the same.
That's reasonable, I guess. I mean, if I'd proned him, would all of you just fucking go fast and beat his ass?
I
Yeah.
guess.
No, you can't make me.
Understood. You are going for that wind-up, so it's fine. You're excused. All right, let's do it. Teamwork.
Okay,
Let's end this fight now and protect these other 3 people.
you're being aided by circle, so no disadvantage.
Whoa.
And this is pretty important, so I'll raise the stakes.
Actually, is this... I'm probably just going off Pathfinder rules, because, like, is this an attack? Because I gain... From Seed Quarry, I gain advantage to all find, attack, and study them. Checks.
It's not an attack action.
Damn it. Curse you, Pathfinder.
We only get 1 reaction per round, right?
Yeah, correct.
Does someone else want to take this aid so that I can potentially save the raise the stakes?
Not on my end.
Lurio?
I could, yeah.
Wow, Alicia,
No,
don't sound too...
I don't want to pressure you or anything. I don't want to yank your arm or nothing.
Oh no, you're not twisting my arm.
You're gonna cry for a reaction. I mean, Jesus.
Oh no.
It will cost you a focus point.
That's okay. I got a lot.
Okay.
All right. So athletics raise the stakes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Gonna.
Yeah, so I'm now going to Watchful Eye.
Well... I mean, I guess it could potentially make the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, I just don't really want a complication at this point. Thanks.
Well, now it's a +4 rather than 2, so that's a 13. I don't think that's going to be enough, unfortunately.
No.
Nope.
It's not, and you trigger a unique reaction from him as well.
I'm gonna.
He doesn't have any reactions. It hasn't been his turn yet.
It's per round, not after a turn.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought I read it. All right.
And oh.
Well, shit.
1 second. I misunderstood what this ability was.
Wish there were hero points.
And
to the
also, it's
game.
not a reaction. Oh, never mind. It's not an attack test. Okay. Never mind. So, instead, Sital, you go in for the tackle. As Lorio, you clash against the captain. As you're both kind of like pressed against him, he will gain advantage on the next attack he makes against either of you.
Oh.
Joy.
Alrighty. Any other fast players? Okie dokie. Fast enemies. Guess what? Captain's going fast. Sital, you come in. Lurio, you come in. So, the testosterone is pumping, and he... Oh no, because Lurio's Herdazian. You know what? Yeah, he attacks Sital because you're probably the bigger between the two.
Shorty.
It's that, or he
Wow.
can go after the guy that just punched him really hard in the side of the head.
No, he's already forgotten you.
He's
No!
advantage on them.
Oh.
So, Stall. Get ready for the attack. It's coming your way.
Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Oh my God.
What?
He didn't even
All
need
right.
it.
He hit you hard in every universe.
So he slashes down at you, causing you to stagger back. And then on Lurio, he's gonna just kick you.
That's mean to short people. Damn.
Which I didn't get. He doesn't have an unarmed attack, so I'm just gonna roll his athletics.
I mean, he can't even reach you with a punch. You're so down there.
Miss.
All right, he attempts to kick you off. You stagger back, but take no injury. He is frothing at the mouth. You are feeding the thrill, and it is only getting worse. He then braces his shoulder, and you know what? He's going to turn on you, Baranor, and he's going to try to knock you flat with technically his shield bash ability. But nothing in here actually requires him to have a shield equipped.
Yeah, his picture has a shield.
The picture does, but that's it.
Miss.
All right. So he's fighting every single person on him. He got Sital, but everyone else kind of just got forced back a bit. He is definitely fallen to the thrill. All right, slow players.
You guys have such good defenses.
I have good defense until I act.
I dropped my bread on that hit. My bread's on the floor here.
No.
No!
No, the
do
lava
not step-
spread.
Don't step on it, motherfuckers.
I watched the bread go fall to the floor, and then I go into a rage and tackle him.
All right, next complication. We'll step on the lava spread.
It's
Not
it's
the
that
I
bread.
swear to God.
It's that scene in like every cartoon or like kids movie. It's just like the bread falls, you're going after it. It's like just somehow bobbing and weaving and being kicked around. Not stepped on, but it's just dipping between all their legs.
I have a pretty fast turn I could do on the slow turn.
Are you running?
Are you
I'm
gonna?
gonna brace and recover.
Oh, that's right.
Whoa.
All right. He's
It's
built up
not
a safe.
letting me
amount.
roll it, so I'm just gonna roll the d6, I guess.
Yeah,
You just gotta
Yeah.
roll d6.
that's unfortunate.
Yay.
That's a real bummer.
Yeah, I really don't like the recovery check. I mean, to be fair,
Yeah.
its primary use is probably just for focus, to be
Yeah.
real.
But I need it for health.
I know. The health part
God.
is more of just like a fun side effect rather than like the intended use.
Right now, we need the health. Like a later level, it'll be a bit easier, I feel.
Probably. You'll have way more health.
I don't know what I want to use it for. Do I want to use it for the health or the focus?
Good question.
It's probably better in the focus, to be fucking honest.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
focus
one
is way
focus.
better than the health.
Yeah. I could go next.
Feel free.
Okie dokie.
All right, I'm gonna recover,
Okay.
but I have a D8.
Still rolling up. Oh, never mind.
Ooh. It's a fair amount.
Okay, now I'm confident in taking one attack from this guy again. And then with my final action, can I try to disarm, what's his face? The main guy?
And I'm assuming there's not a disarm action.
I don't think so.
Nope. So I'm just gonna impose the same kind of penalties that we do have for the trip.
Oh.
So you can't
Well,
actually.
I can't do it. I was doing it in the last fight. Alright, I'm going to then, I guess... Man, everything good is 2 actions. That's crazy.
That's how it goes.
I guess, can I try to gain an advantage? Because I can help someone else with the advantage, right?
No, because aiding
No.
is just automatic advantage.
No, I mean, like, if I use the gain of advantage action, I can use that advantage on someone else rather than my action, right?
Rules as written, no. But if Cam wants to be cool, yes.
I mean, I guess if you can pose to me like how you are earning this, sure.
Like, I just sort of want to, like, physically jostle this guy to maybe give Baranor an advantage on an attack or something. So he's, like, off balance or something.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, you could just do that anytime.
I guess I'm just gonna punch him. I can do it.
Oh, you have to use the unarmed attack in your weapons.
Raise the stakes?
No. Nope. Your strike is unable to pierce through his armor in any effective way to deal any damage.
I tried, everyone.
But you could graze him for 1 damage.
Yeah. Punch him right in his breastplate, bruise his rib a little.
Alright, well, that circle. We got Baranor and we have Lurio.
I got my turn ready.
All right.
I recover.
Recover, gang.
It's not even for the health. I want the focus. I'm almost out.
It's fair.
Yeah, you just did 12 damage to me in 1 attack, so I
Well-
got scared.
I get 3 focus back.
Can I have like 3 of those?
I wish.
Alright, 3 focus. That's a windfall right there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm not losing any health, so that's all I was gonna use it for. And then I attacked the captain.
Okay, okay.
Ouch.
All right. Due to the captain's wild flailing, it is hard to find purchase, though you could spend a focus to graze him for 6 damage.
I honestly will.
Okay. So you just
Spend that
click the
focus?
graze there. Oh, I guess I can click the graze.
Oh.
And it is a focus. You have to. I guess there's no command
I
for
took-
just.
Yeah,
Doing
I
it.
took the focus off.
Okay. You weren't able to get a clean blow off, but you were able to get another blow, this time to like a reveal place on his underarm, kind of giving him a dead arm for a half second as he rotates it. It hurt quite a bit. Unfortunately for you, he has a reaction he's going to take,
He's gonna hit me.
and he's going to lash out at you. You're going to take 4 damage.
Didn't you already do a reaction this turn?
Nope.
No.
I said he was going to do one earlier, but the action wasn't a reaction, and 2 didn't work on the thing that I thought it did. So,
Dang. Bummer.
all right, Lario.
All right, I'm gonna hit.
Okie dokie. Do you want to try to gain an advantage first?
Yes, actually.
All right. What skill would you like to, and how would you like to try to gain advantage on him?
Could I use heavy weaponry, because since he has a longsword, and see how he's gonna exactly hit somebody?
Unfortunately, whatever you use for gain advantage, you can't then use to gain advantage on the same kind of check. So you can't
Okay.
use heavy weaponry to gain advantage on a heavy weaponry. You'd have to use a different skill.
Okay.
For instance, you could try to shoulder check him for an athletics, or you could feint him using deception.
I was thinking about using athletics.
Okay. How are you physically trying to gain one up on him?
Can I try to trip him?
Sure. It won't actually trip him, but you can try to kick his feet to make him lose balance for a second. Go ahead and make an
Yeah.
athletics. 'Cause I
Raise
guess
the stakes?
no.
Okay.
I believe that succeeds. You gain advantage on your next check against him.
All right. Now I'll hit him.
Okie dokie. And that succeeds. You strike him. And his armor does protect him quite a bit, but he's not looking good now at this point. It's at this point that the archers are getting ready to come in to attack you guys, but before they do, in a flash of gray, at that moment you see the Ardent Man from before kind of come up next to this archer.
No, wait, no.
Don't
kill
do
him.
it! Oh my
Uh,
god, he's gonna dust him!
As he reaches out, he grabs onto the man with his large hand and nearly, well, attempts to anyway, lift him off the ground. Succeeds, barely, as he grapples him.
Jesus Christ, dude rolled a 5.
Before he chucks this man to the side, like he weighed nothing. He stands there menacingly, and he's at this point at least removed one of the archers for the round for y'all.
Gives him a nod and appreciation.
The goat.
Thank you.
This guy is going to keep fighting you, Lurio.
All right.
He is going to He's going to again wait for the right moment with his perception against your physical defense. Fails and attacks you without advantage. Fails. And then he braces. And this guy looks between Baranor and this large ardent man who's just come up. Oh, I guess he could graze you. You know what? Yeah, that guy's going to actually graze you, Lurio. So you take 4 damage for one of his focus. I wish his character sheet wasn't broken. I wish... Because I need to adjust his focus. Oh, I can do it down here. Okay. But looking between Baranor and this Ardent Man, he doesn't know what to do. This guy just chucked his friend like he was nothing. He's just going to ignore the large man and attack Baranor. He's going to wait for the right moment using perception. Succeed.
You've been perceived.
No.
And then he's going to attack you.
Alright. Don't get over. Okay. He got over 14.
Alright, well. He crit you. Which doesn't do much for him, so... I guess, in addition to that, he's going to... He comes in at the right moment, and Baranor, you've been in top form up until this point, and he suddenly comes at you when you were unprepared, and this sends you into a little bit of a mental spiral, because this guy should not have gotten the edge on you like that. You're going to be disorientated until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, like Baranor, like when that happens, is also, he immediately catches like I've been overconfident, I've been way too cocky, and then feels that hit.
So you are disorientated.
Doesn't that remove an action?
No, you can't take reaction, and there's a... If you check the effects tab, you can highlight it. You can't use reactions, and your sensors are... Oh, your senses are also count as obscured. So you make disadvantage on all checks relying on sight, and your perception tests also gain disadvantage.
Alrighty.
So
I don't use perception. I think real hard.
Whoa.
Unless he
but
gave
your
me a
senses are
concussion.
also obscured. So
Yeah.
you kind of just suck in on yourself in the moment, and you're not paying attention to the world around you. All right, that is the end of that round. Fast players.
Me.
I guess I could go. Also fast.
Okay.
You
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
go
I'll pick who goes
first?
first.
Me. Question. Can I gain double advantage on a test? Like, does that actually matter?
Yes. Technically, you can apply advantage. You can only apply damage to one set of dice. So if you have double advantage on a thing, like an attack, for instance, you can apply advantage not only to the attack to hit, but on the damage dice as well.
Alright, goated. 'Cause I already have advantage to attack this man, but let's get more of it. This man's my Corey.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain an advantage. I'm gonna perception and try and find an opening.
Okay. Succeeds.
Alright, now let's strike at this man. Advantage and advantage. This is fucked up. But
All
nah,
right.
I graze. Combat training.
Alrighty. And let's see. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, the combat training is really good. Alrighty. You graze non-lethally. He is on his last legs here.
Get his ass circle.
Nestal's turn. Circle.
Yeah, alright. I should probably give myself advantage, huh?
If you intend to punch, probably.
Yeah. I guess I'll gain advantage by... I don't know, maybe trying to insight him. Sort of see where he's going, what he's doing, what his next move is.
Okay. Sounds good. This will be against his cognitive defense. That succeeds.
Woo! And I'm gonna punch him in the face.
All right, punch.
Oh, I didn't give myself advantage.
You can do it on the diopter. Yeah, you got it.
Woo!
Okay. That hits. You squarely hit the man in the face, avoiding the faceplate. A very accurate shot, and it lays him low as he falls unconscious. This causes the surrounding men to... Seeing the guy go down and seeing the crowd watching, they don't know what to do, and they just flee. So they all leave.
I look over at the guy who didn't participate and point at the captain and say, "You should take him with you."
Oh, yeah, okay. As he runs over and grabs the captain and drags him away.
2 opportunity attacks. Go. Just kidding.
Get him.
With that, the crowd around you guys actually just applaud. What they were doing was not right, and some of the Alethi, though, look rather uncomfortable. Any Alethi people here know the guy was obviously under the effects of the thrill and was not really in his right state of mind, and it's just kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
With that, it's at this time that y'all notice Liz, who is kind of sitting, standing by as she was kind of watching all this, and she's probably the one who sent the Dustbringer to help you guys. Well, I was wondering what all the ruckus was outside. Those men, they were Amaran's men, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah.
That's how they announce themselves, anyway.
What does the High Marshal have an interest in all what you're doing?
They mentioned questions about the Herald. What our connection is.
Her focus definitely sharpens at that, and she's like, I'll look into these men. I'll get back to you if I find anything. All right, Versailles, she motions to the man who helped y'all out. Your debt is absolved. You've done something right or whatever. I don't think I have any need of your services. He just solemnly nods.
Watching a guy get fired.
Appreciate the assist.
I told her I wouldn't hurt anyone. It was at least the most I could do.
It was effective enough.
I think Baranor just nods like, yeah, fair enough.
You look him over. He still seems kind of pouty in his more solemn, stoic way. Looking him over, he has what appears to be the beginning of like an Ardent's beard. And his Ardent's robes are particularly tattered.
Are you actually an Ardent, or are you just posing as one?
I was. No, I was kicked out.
Did the people in the Kolin camp know that you were kicked out?
He thinks for a moment. No. I don't think Zahel would have told anyone.
Then, do you believe you could assist us with getting inside the Chantry?
He looks at you, specifically Baranor, and like a hint of regret kind of like crosses his face. He nods. I can try.
That is an immediate read of like, is this man saying this out of pity, or like some form of guilt?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's probably still feeling pretty terrible for nearly disintegrating you just like an hour earlier.
I think the moment he like his eyebrows move, he like does a slight frown. He just don't. We fought fair. Any feelings end there.
He looks at you. He doesn't say anything though.
He made his point.
Yeah.
I would have done the same to you.
Well,
So,
from what you gathered when you spoke to him before, it's probably not he feels bad for what he did to you as much as he feels bad for letting himself go the way he did.
Yeah, fair. Though,
Because, you know,
it's the yeah.
he
it
did
is the
mention
avenue-
that the Spren, whichever Spren, you know, garners his stuff, were watching him. So,
Though, yeah, it's more also Baranor's point of he finds it personally insulting to look at him with a form of guilt after a fair, like, honorable duel.
that's completely fair.
Yeah.
Just kind of a clash of ideals in the moment.
Yep.
Um,
Don't you dare look at me with pity after we fought.
But
Don't aim at me. What are you doing?
with that, so Versailles, or at least as he was called, can attempt to get you guys into the Ardentia.
Can't believe this.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
So you have a choice. You can now forego Bettany's favor, or at least for now, and use Versailles to get in, or you can wait, as maybe there's some way the two favors can kind of be rolled together.
I'll be honest, that's what I'm thinking. Like, whatever avenue we go in, if we're taking a social infiltration, I think we look more legitimate if we have an Ardent on our side who can
Yeah.
pose that he's from there.
And
Yeah.
I have a feeling a Light Eye's favor would be nice in the future as well. To not call it in right now if we have another option.
That's true. Yeah, you could call off your favor to Bethany, at least for now. Save it for later.
Yeah. Because, like, the big thing we'd want, because if we just went in with a favor, I have a strong feeling we would have that, like, you know, we now have a chaperone. But if we can get in there and then, like, have an Ardent show us around,
Yeah.
then, like, we have a lot of freedom.
All right, so you
I
guys
still
just
like
want to head
this
there
guy.
now?
Might as well.
Okay. You make a quick stop to message Bethany back that you don't need her help at the moment. And
I also want to call out Slug. How did you think his name was pronounced?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I dyslexia so wrong. Dyslexia his name so wrong each time that I just misreading it.
I got a
completely
message.
added a second A in his name.
I got a message when you said that, Cam, from Slug, being like, "Did Cam just say the name of the ardent swordsman who teaches Kaladin?"
I
And you said
legit-
Zahel.
I legit added just a second A in his name and was reading it the entire time.
yeah, funny enough, the core book actually, I think it's the World Guide. Actually, it is the World Guide. Has the phonetic for Zyle.
Oh. I'm glad it was.
I believe
also...
it's Zahel.
Yeah. What a guy.
Yeah, I'll clip that. Well, actually, I'll just put it in the chat. Or Zyle, rather.
I do like him a lot.
Oh, for a second, let's
Zahel is
disappear.
just. I think it's also just what they did in the audiobook.
Yeah, Zyle is what he was called in the
Yeah.
audiobook.
What a gamer.
Anyway, well, with that, you make your way to the colon complex, and we don't need to change scenes because, bum 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 bum. This is the scene. So,
Oh my god, they're gonna know we're not real now. We fought right outside this place.
heading out, you all get to. Oh, that's not what I wanted. On this one, and there you go. You get to the guard post. Actually, first, I think I have a thing I need to read. Oh, I didn't realize they would name this here. Okay, actually interesting. So there was a thing. So as you guys are making your way to the colon complex, as you travel towards the war camp, chatter among the soldiers is alive with news. High Prince Dalinar has refounded the ancient Knights Radiance
Oh shit.
and named
What?
the hero Meridus Amaram as their leader.
That's why he's the goat. That's
The
our
dude who
boy.
just sent soldiers to attack us?
Well,
That
one of
bitch.
them was under the thrill, so he's probably just
Yeah.
a loose cannon.
It was probably a misunderstanding. Amarim would never do anything horrible.
That's true. I'm
Never.
sorry. I'm
so
still
honorable.
a little bit under the thrill too. I was a little hot-headed. Amram's the goat. I'm sorry, everyone. I would like to publicly apologize.
Satal, if you say one more bad thing about Bright Lord Amaran, I'm gonna have to fight you. He is so honorable.
I dream every day I'm even a fraction of that man.
Devin's just sitting here like, I don't know what's going on.
What's
Why is everyone
talking about
talking like
League
that?
of League of Legends ARAM all of a sudden? I just...
I'll also be honest. I'm saying this specifically because my fiance is hearing this and I'm trying to rage bait them.
Amaran is my favorite character.
Do you have a
He's who I
poster of
aspire to
him?
be. I do have a poster of him, and he is half nude. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's in character. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Amram would do that.
It is the only decoration Buddha
CC
has.
commented on the video. The
Yeah.
Amram glaze is unreal.
Yeah.
listen,
This makes me think that because of that comment, anyway, that Amaram is like the one plague doctor guy from Fire Force,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Benny Haru.
and now that's no, not at
No,
all.
not
What?
Benny Mario.
Wait,
What are you talking
wait.
about? No, the
Oh,
plague, the weird plague doctor guy. He wears the mask.
He deliberately has a muscle painting version of himself. Or
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What, you fake nerd?
I'm sorry, got mixed up.
We already gave the spoiler tag. For your sake, Devin. It is a guy who has a dope reputation, but he's an absolute fucking bastard. This guy sucks. He's like a huge piece of shit.
yeah, his introduction to us in the story is as the guy who absolutely ruined the main character's life.
Yeah, and then everyone else is doing that. Like, this man is a hero. And then the first time you really get to know him, he fucks over Kaladin completely.
And it was in that same breath that he had one of his greatest feats, quote unquote. So
Yeah.
anyway, the usually rigid and disciplined Koling guards at the monastery's boundary walls are relaxed and distracted in their gossip. Behind the guards, crowds of Alethi petitioners wait to be seen for religious rites and medical treatment. The Ardents work quickly, darting up and down the lines. They immediately take many inside the squat stone bunker of the monastery's main building, but others are left to triage in the sculpted shellbark gardens. As you all approach, since you're coming up with Versailles, the guards just kind of wave you all in. For you guys, are there like walls here and stuff? I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I see walls, but there's no like walls blocking light.
Okay, I see.
That's what you're asking.
That is what I'm saying. Anyway, Versailles then walks y'all to the monastery.
Are the shadows on these walls like painted onto the map, or are
Yes.
they like? Okay.
deliberately the furthest away from him.
By the way, here is the shalebark garden that was mentioned in the thing. All right.
My eye. Oh, they're there.
Nope. Oh, whoops. This one has lights. Wait, where's Baranor?
He didn't come with us.
Ah,
He's still at
Oh
the very
no.
front.
Oh, you
I'm
were moving on the
blind.
map.
I'm blind.
You had to go to the bathroom, and we left him behind.
Damn, we're
Should
so
have brought a
bad.
bottle with you.
That is one of my other character flaws. Small bladder.
Tiny bladder.
So many doors.
Was this
Has-
a Pathfinder module?
Honestly.
Well, so each of these doors are to various rooms for the various people who need help.
All right, let's go open all of them.
How many child-sized chimneys are there?
None. In fact, most of these rooms have 0 windows and have doors with like little peepholes.
Oh shit, I can click the doors.
That's
Yep.
highly specific, Devin.
It is
It's in a
very highly
Pathfinder
specific.
module. It's deliberately mentioned that it's a child-sized chimney, and there's nothing to it. It's just something there, and it's just weird.
I'm so happy I learned the size of the chimney in relation to a child. He could have done another descriptor, but
To be fair,
Well,
there's
it's
a
most
chimney in
helpful.
every single room in that house, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, it's the most helpful measurement you could get for a chimney.
As you enter in, you see many of the Ardents kind of notice Versailles, and they kind of like shy away a little bit. And when you guys get enough like clearance around, whoop, did not mean to open that door. Versailles turns to you all and says, "I never worked in the monastery, so I don't know where this tone is."
he's a big man, correct?
He shrugs.
Ah, just wondering if there was a bigger room here.
To be fair, this is still like a really, really like close in view. Most of these rooms are like 10 feet by 10 feet. Not like
Yeah.
large by any means, but like a small bedroom in size.
I guess we can just start peeking around, start looking.
You mentioned this. The monastery itself is rather busy at this time. Peeking into various rooms of patients is probably rather suspicious. And not every room has these little peepholes, as you, or as Versailles says, if this guy is who the reports say he is, he's probably going to be much deeper inside. That area is much more heavily protected. I don't think I can get us by quite so easily, especially since I don't work in the monastery. And for those who are not familiar, Ardents are kind of like oh goodness, what's the term?
They're like scholarly priests.
They're like scholarly priests, but more
Religious
specifically, they're what are those like people who do something similar but also like cut off their balls?
Oh,
He's a eunuch, or at least Ardents are kind of like eunuchs in a sense. They're not actually eunuchs, but Ardents give up like their gender roles essentially to be Ardents.
for very different reasons than eunuchs.
For very different reasons than eunuchs, yes. But like it's the closest approximation I could make. So like you'll see in equal measure like bald men and women moving around as Ardentian. They kind of are treated equal. Ardents are also permitted to read and write and all kinds of stuff like that.
And men can eat sweet foods.
They can.
Gay.
You can't say that about an ardent.
And definitely, well, not all Ardents necessarily have the same like shaved head, square beard look. That seems to be like the standard. As Versailles here kind of has the Arden beard kind of forming, but he has a somewhat messy head of hair. But at this juncture, you have some options. And how this adventure is mostly supposed to go. You guys have already kind of bypassed two of the required problems here. You got past the guards, and most of the Ardents on duty won't bother you at the very least while you're with Versailles. But you need to find Talon, and you need to get him out of his room, as you also notice many of these doors are locked from the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. The ground and stuff is all like stone, I assume.
Yes.
Um,
But they're worked stone, which your sprain cannot go through. He only goes through non-work stone.
But mine can fit through keyholes.
That is true.
can I control worked stone with my ability? Or is that
Yes.
also not allowed? Okay.
Though it may be difficult for you to return it to its prior state. So,
Okay.
We were told he would be in a room that wasn't windowed, right?
almost all these rooms are not windowed, yes.
It's just
I mean,
probably
yeah, technically
further-
true.
Except for every single one of these ones.
It's probably just further in.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
So
sort of...
with a little peek, Paris can tell you he's not in any of this.
We can sort of walk around because it's pretty busy, you said. We can just try to like overhear people's conversations and see if we can get any information from that.
Sure. Yeah, definitely while you're walking around, you can try to find information, though it may be unlikely that they're talking about the individual in question, especially since most of the people here probably don't even know who this person is really supposed to be. So, you can make a perception check at disadvantage.
Might as well. Dang it.
Yeah, most of the Ardents are working with individuals who are currently like receiving triage. They, as a war camp, like pseudo holy / like, well, holy kind of like monastery building. They also see a ton of people who are, injured or who may have like some slight trauma and just need to sit down for a minute. So head trauma, all that kind of stuff like that. It's very busy, and while most of the talk is predominantly around either A, the news that of High Marshal Amaram being the head of the Knights Radiant, or the war that's currently going on.
All right, everyone, I'm not getting much.
And if you'd like for Sales to go anywhere particularly, you can tell him where to go. He's just...
Yeah. I think we wanted to go this way. Nope. There.
Oh, do not drag through the walls.
He's gone.
Oh. I'm gonna have... Hey, I'm gonna take Zephyr.
Yep.
Is it possible you could look into these rooms? See if there's anyone... They'll see if there's a large man in them.
Well, I can, though. Looking around, we'll need to do this in secret. Every room you check in, you're going to need to make a stealth check, because you do still need to open the little flap for him to get in. The little, peering hole.
Yeah. Who's got the best stealth here?
Not me.
I have a
Did it
plus
actually
3.
pay? I have better than you. I have +4.
Are we? What are
Okay.
we doing? We're looking through a little hole.
We're opening up the little holes for like keyholes to send Zephyr in. To see if there's a large man in there. Which I guess we wouldn't be doing it on these doors because we're like, oh, it's got to be deeper in. So not now, I guess. I have to do that.
All right. Well. I guess going deeper in...
Yeah, Anybody else have any other plans? We're just gonna try and just walk in.
I mean, is this the part that's more heavily guarded yet?
Uh,
Or is he talking about this building?
This section seems to be much deeper in, though. Unfortunately, Versailles really can't tell you a whole bunch. So this area seems, this corridor over here seems to be much deeper in. But these also do not have the peepholes.
I can make peepholes if we need.
To be fair, I think this place on the map is massive, so
It is.
yeah. I mean, this being like a dead end hallway is kind of like if I was to put somebody that I'm like, that might be important.
I think there's another hallway down here though, as well.
Yeah.
And I'll also make special mention, the book kind of like has this part. It doesn't really need a map as far as the book is concerned, which is super funny considering how many battles don't have maps, but this one does. Because most of how you get there are supposed to be more like skill check based. So.
Oh, fair.
But
honestly,
if you guys
like,
come across this door, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, you didn't make enough skill checks. So. But yeah,
honestly,
just think, you guys are here in the building. Imagine in your minds, what do you do?
That changes how I would approach this, because I have a theory with just what we've heard about Talm all throughout this. It sounds like, and also the fact that the people inside this building aren't actively talking about, yo, you hear there's a big ass dude over there. I wonder what his deal is. Trying to deduce this based on a lot of different factors and evidence I can gather. Is there a place in here that seems like it gets less foot traffic and thoroughfare? I feel like that's where you tuck somebody in like that.
You know, that's a good point. Yeah, you can make a deduction.
You know what? Because I just looked at what I can do. There is a sprint action. I want to see if I can get it on this.
Ooh, okay.
So I was looking at playing an ink spren. I don't know how to share it to chat.
I don't think you can. I think you're just gonna have to
sadly.
Well, Else Caller.
screenshot it.
I think other people have this too, but they give me a test assistance, and they can give me advantage on a specific test for a focus point reaction. Inkspreader can help you with deduction, discipline, and stealth tests, along with lore. So I would like Damascus to help me with a deduction.
I can. I would imagine a Herald soul would not look like any others.
Immediately thinking, what kind of fucking soul do I have? What does my soul look like? But that does sound reasonable.
Anyway,
I'll roll
it's one of
deduction.
your focus points, by the way, and just in case
Yeah.
it was unclear. But you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
and he will help you. He can use his ability to use transportation to look
Oh.
and try to see the souls of people.
That'd be useful.
You can do it also, but you do
God.
need Stormlight.
That's
Dog.
I don't think he's around here.
doesn't seem like it. That is true too. Like, just looking around, like as we're around here, maybe it's deeper in. But is that sea soul thing? Is that one of the abilities I now have?
Yes. That's all he says.
I mean, what else do you need to say? That was my question.
See souls? What?
I believe so. Honestly, I like Damascus already. He's immediately to the point. Doesn't like tap dance around the point.
He's also just a newly bonded Spren, so he's still finding himself.
Oh yeah, 100%. But it's just that low talkative, very direct aspect. Baranor's like, cool. I can tolerate being around you. Guess maybe we need to try a little deeper somewhere.
All right, where do you tell Versailles to go?
Maybe we go down. What do y'all think?
I feel like down.
Actually, considering checking out the perimeter.
So the guy we're looking for is like real big, right? Even compared to most big guys.
He's big even compared to an Ugalaki.
Can I try to do a thing with my stone shaping stuff? Cohesion? Where I like slightly adjust the stone a little, where I'm not like doing a lot with it, but I'm using it to sort of get a feel for like what's on top of the stone to see if I can sort of sense a big dude around.
Tremor sensing it.
Unfortunately, that's quite not how cohesion works, or tension, really. But specifically, you specifically have a special sense that we talked about in.
I do.
You can hear the stone spren about. Focusing lightly, the stone spren here have a very similar tone to normally how they would out in the world. You know, like as normal stone, rather. So being worked, at the very least, doesn't seem to bother the spren too much. At the very least, you should be able to detect how big a room is without entering it.
Okay. So we're thinking he's in a big room, yeah? Bigger than these ones?
My thought is just something that's like probably a little different from a standard room.
Okay. I sort of like mostly close my eyes and like open them a little bit every once in a while to make sure I'm not about to run into something, as I'm just sort of listening to the surroundings as we walk through this place.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make for me a perception, and go ahead and raise the stakes.
I'm so good at this.
Okay. You detect the rooms nearby, and how the Sprens seem to react. Some of these rooms, specifically more down this corridor, have less stone Spren. So they may be made with different types of materials. This tells you that the way you're moving doesn't seem to be in the direction of the cells of the people staying here.
I sort of hold out a hand and try to stop everyone and go, I think we're going in the wrong direction. There's less stone around here.
Is there a direction you think is better?
I guess we'll start walking around and probably like down this way, I guess.
Yeah.
To start.
As you move around, I'll let you know what you're generally feeling.
as we're moving to, he'll like behind Satal. Just be like, so the whole radiant thing. How do I glow? Do that thing you did.
Let Baranor in behind me.
It wasn't letting me move with Alt, so.
Okay, so just take a sphere like lit with stormlight, and then kind of just breathe in, but like you have to intend to draw out the stormlight inside of it.
I'll take one of my spheres and try to do that.
Are there people around us?
Somewhat. As you guys are going down this corridor, there seem to be less people overall. Taking in a small amount of stormlight, 1 or 2 investitures shouldn't be too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a little bit.
That's fair.
Just a taste.
Actually, then I should probably do that too, because I'm missing some health.
Oh yeah, how much investiture I get?
Do you have effects and conditions and have like radiant investiture turned on?
Oh no.
Okay,
Yeah.
because if you do, you get the investiture thing underneath your focus.
Oh no, Baranor's character sheet broke for me too. Weird.
Oh no. Like there's not an option somewhere. I imagine a thing I have to drag on.
It's
I
in
think
effects
if
and
you
conditions
just-
at the bottom tab.
If you just do the like breathe stormlight or whatever.
Yeah, you should have the ability to do so.
Yeah.
1 second.
I
Because
think
you
you start with 4.
Oh,
investigator max.
did you never marked your last. Oh no, you did. What the heck? Why don't you have your surges?
It's a great question. I assume I have to level
Oh,
up.
it's because you don't have. Oh no, you should
I
have.
don't have the talent.
You didn't take the first ideal talent.
No, I thought I didn't know we leveled up. I'm only at level 2.
Well, did you take a different talent at level 2? Because you're supposed to take, if you wanted to speak your ideals, you needed to take
Speak the first ideal.
speak the first ideal.
Big Shag.
I don't think you did, because you have Know Your Moment, which would be 3 talents in.
Oh no. I like that ability.
Oh my god.
Well, no wonder he doesn't know how to breathe the stormlight in.
Yeah, technically he doesn't have access to it.
You said the words and everything.
I assumed I'd be getting at 3. That's on me.
All right, well then, just for all story intents and purposes, Baranor's still really relatively new to this and is struggling with using Stormlight.
Yeah, it's just like nothing happens, so he just puts it away.
Yeah, I told you guys at the beginning, if you wanted to go down the route, you needed to take the first ideal talent.
No, yeah. That was purely on me.
Also, no, Devin, we're not level 3. You get a talent at level. What'd you get?
You get 2 at 1,
Oh yeah.
and that's it. Or 2 at 1, and then 1 at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Baranor's still getting used to the powers and is struggling. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It was kind of difficult for me at first.
I'll also make special mention. These little lanterns on the side, these are filled with spheres. So
Oh yeah, true.
you can just breathe that in as well.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's still money. I'm just kidding.
You could. You would not be the first, and people will highly frown upon it. And it is still theft. So Anyway.
I will just breathe in like an investiture and regenerate.
okay.
Baranor tucks this away in a I must get better category. This is yet another failing he has.
Baller.
Okay. As you're moving in this direction, Circle, You are feeling more and more stone.
I think this is the right way, at least.
All right.
Unlike many of the other doors you've come across so far, the door at the end of this hallway is just wood.
Huh.
It has no lock on it.
Is there a gap at the bottom of the door?
There is.
Hey, Zephyr, can you go under that door?
All right. He does so. He comes back. There's a hallway.
There's a hallway after that door.
I look back and forth before stepping out to make sure there's like not a bunch of people in here or anything.
At the moment, you don't notice many people. You do see more of those iron doors, these without the slats in them. And these rooms do feel somewhat bigger than the rooms you came across when you first entered.
Okay. And they got stone in them.
They do. They got tons of stone in them.
Okay, is it bad that I can see through all these doors?
Oh,
Yes, same.
no, that's actually
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Because, as you can see, these cells have chains and stuff in them. These are probably some kind of form of prison. Or jail.
Is this door on the left here just another hallway down? Or is that going to something else?
That door there is another normal wooden door.
Zephyr, if you would, please.
Righto. Slips under the door. After a few moments, comes back. Beds and sleeping men. Warriors, he says with a giddish glee.
So not that way.
About how many?
About 4 or 5. Right?
Right, there's
He
about-
looks at his hand, manifests an extra finger. 6! That's the one.
Oh, that looks okay. 6 sleeping guys in there.
Unless they were all fused into one.
You do detect more stone up this way. This is another set of double wooden doors, but you can hear voices on the other side. Sounds like some Ardents are coming this way. And you guys are currently in the prison area.
Oh shit.
Go, run, scatter.
I motion everyone to go back the way we came.
All right. As some of you are making it, some of you are really close to the door, and I need... I think Satal and Circle, and you two are the closest. I
Yeah.
think you both need to make for me an agility check to clear into that hallway before the Ardents come through.
This is a stake raising.
Yes, go ahead. Both of you raise stakes.
Good luck.
I'm gonna, what's it? Opportunist.
I forget the things I can use an opportunity for. Can I give him aid?
Well, opportunity can be, it can give you focus back if you need focus. It can also just be a fortuitous moment. Well, you got the same result.
Yeah, I don't need focus. I think it's gonna have to be a fortuitous moment here.
So, Okay. At this moment, the Ardents come through and they see Circle kind of round the corner. And they're like, what the heck? Hey, should we tell the guards about this? Satal, you have an Ardent with you. Well, ex-Ardent.
Hey, can you... Fuck, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, hey, can you, go talk to them?
Oh, sure. He goes out around the corner and begins talking to the two Ardents, who you guys can faintly hear the conversation. Hey, did you see that Unkalaki man? What are you... Wait. You're Kroon. What are you doing in the monastery? Oh, well, shouldn't you be on the training field? No, you see, he seems to be floundering somewhat in the moment. Satal, you could deliver a message to him in secret using your spren and help him with a check. You can make a persuasion or deception check, essentially, on his behalf.
I will do that. They're the same, but we go persuasion because we don't like lying.
Okay. What do you tell Zephyr to tell to Versailles?
Ah, fuck. I'm not a speech person.
Well, whatever you choose, you'll gain advantage on the check due to your opportunity. Due to your quick thinking.
I'm floundering too. Fuck.
If anyone wants to talk to y'all can also just help Satal here.
Please.
I mean, you can just say that you had to come here for a reason, that he, as an Ardent, will go report it, that there was someone here, so that they don't stay.
Well, he let the Unkalaki man go because he came out of the same corridor, so. But, you know, crazy Unkalaki man running around a psych ward.
That's lying.
That's true.
You could be I don't know. You could come up. Well, it's a lie. Damn. But
There's
it's
not a
kinda
lot
true.
of not lies in this
Yeah,
situation.
you're actively trying to hide the truth without lying.
You are a light eyes getting a nice tour because, like, I don't know, your mom set it up for you. You're getting a nice look around the monastery.
Yeah, the Unkalaki
Granted, it's
man is
then-
working for you.
And then there's another. Like, granted, there's another lie, but
Yeah,
you
it's
could
a
say
lie.
that, you could say that you're like, oh man, maybe I'll be an Ardent.
That I'll help because this isn't going fast anywhere. If you want to not lie, Versailles is giving you a guided tour of the monastery.
Yeah. Just I'll have Zephyr go and whisper to him. that he was giving a tour of the monastery.
Okay. You gotta make persuasion with advantage. Okay. So Zephyr comes up and Versailles looks around for a second and he's like, I was giving this Light Eyes a tour and their friends wandered in here and I had just told him that he needed to go. They look to each other and they're like, those Unkalakis. Well, keep them in check. Okay. And then Versailles waddles back over to where y'all are. And then states, don't go wandering around where you're not supposed to. As the two Ardents go and eventually walk past you all and kind of make their way down this hallway and enter in through this door over here. Oh, you guys succeeded. Versailles will then go all the way up here and he'll open that door and he'll kind of keep a lookout for y'all.
Wait, where's Paris? Oh.
Oh, he had plenty of time to make it all the way down here. And then as soon as they started to come around, he went around the corner.
Fair enough.
He's playing super careful. You detect a larger room than some of the rooms around you right here.
It's actually just right fucking, that's crazy. Does it have keyhole or people?
There's no keyhole. Oh wait, no, actually there is a keyhole here.
Alright, so this is the stealth check to open it up?
It is.
Or, okay. Just kind of, you know, I come up, then I face, circle, put my back kind of to the corner, and just stick my hand behind and trying to open it up for Zephyr to go in.
Okay.
The
Go ahead.
fuck did I look over in chat and see Paris typing? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Is this a stake raising?
Yes. Okay. You managed to do so. Zephyr flies in. After a brief moment, he comes out and he says, you know, I think that was a herald.
Oh.
Which is flabbergasting, because normally he doesn't have quite a coherent moment, but something about running into a herald has given him some more lucidity.
Guys, I think my friend just got a little smarter. The way he said that, I think there's a herald in here.
Oh.
Well, then that's the door.
I look around to make sure no one's coming.
Versailles turns and he just kind of like marches down the hallway with a mean look on his face as you see many of the Ardents just kind of quickly turn and leave the immediate area.
It's probably for some deep social reason they're treating him poorly, but I'm really happy they are. Clearing out witnesses really easily.
As you all open the door and you can enter in. As you all quickly enter in and go around the corner, and you see a room that is most definitely for multiple people. Many of the curtains are drawn back, and you see... I have an image.
Holy shit.
Bum, 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 bum. Journal, Stonewalkers, Weeper's Trail. No. Nope, not that one. No. You see this.
Oh shit.
My
There
man!
he is.
The GOAT!
No one got him some clothes.
As he... When you enter in, you find the Herald slouched in a pitch-black corner of this cell, lit by a thin beam of light from a window only a few fingers wide. I know that it says there's windows. There shouldn't be windows, but whatever. And he's muttering to himself, and he says...
Say the line.
It gives the beginning part of it, but he said it in an earlier part of the book, technically. Because it's not the first time you're supposed to meet him, actually.
What?
Fair. That's true.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're supposed to escort him.
Just deliver the full thing. You haven't memorized, right?
I am Talonel Elin, Herald of War. The time of the return of the desolation is near at hand. We must prepare. Imagine his voice is just deeper and gruffer. I could not match the amount of testosterone Talon has. You have forgotten much following the destruction of times past. Kalak will teach you to cast bronze. If you have forgotten this, we will soul cast blocks of metal directly for you. I wish we could teach you steel, but casting is so much easier than forging, and you must have something we can produce quickly. Your stone tools will not serve against what is to come. Videl can train your surgeons, and Jezrin, he will teach your leadership. So much is lost between the returns. I'll train your soldiers. We should have time. Ishar keeps talking about a way to keep information from being lost following desolations, and you've discovered something unexpected. We'll use that. Charge surge binders to act as guardians. Knights, the coming days will be difficult, but with training, humanity will survive. You must bring me to your leaders. The other heralds will join us soon. I am Talonel Alin, Herald of War. The time of the... And he repeats himself as he wavers in frantic manicness or more somber tones.
What the storms?
He's crazy.
Is this normal?
No, it's not normal. What?
Well, I don't know. I haven't met a herald.
Met a herald once. He was kind of a dick.
Oh.
I get it.
Well, it was
This is
Tone
not
that
ideal.
directed y'all here.
Yeah, I take out my boy, my little rock boy.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. As you do so, the rock shivers, shakes, and pops open. As stepping out from inside of the stone is a small stone man.
Do we all see this as well?
Yes.
Oh.
You've also seen this like a couple hours ago.
I've seen the rock.
Well, he
I don't
didn't.
think I've seen
He didn't pop out of the stone. He was just a rock. But here he is.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he did.
Nope.
He definitely.
I
did.
showed y'all Pahua before. The image of the other spread.
Because I took him out to show to Liz, and then he like popped open and said stuff.
Definitely didn't.
He definitely did not, but now he has. As he does so, both Tom and Taln kind of gain some lucidity. Tom speaks. Herald, your honor blade has been taken, and we are set on a quest to retrieve it for you, as well as to save my cousin. Will you aid us? Taln looks. Yes. I need my honor blade. No. I don't know if I can wield it now. Who took my honor blade?
That's concerning.
The question is directed at your party, so.
I guess I step
Oh.
forward and describe this Iriali guy.
Yeah, it's the only like honor blade, shard blade we've seen.
I mean, we know who the guy who has it is.
Yeah.
He's Iriali, yeah.
Yes, he is in
I'm so
Ariali.
good at this. Yeah, I described that guy to this boyo here.
I don't know. I don't know who should have the sword. You guys do know that Taln, well, supposedly anyway, doesn't look like he's quite aware of what's been going on as of late. He may not be familiar with the stone shamans and their care for the honor blades.
I guess since Tao, my rock boy, told me that this is like the guy. He said that this was the herald in charge of our radiant line. I guess I'll step forward to sort of try to explain what Liz told us. There was a guy named Tazo who was a part of an organization that gathered and protects the honor blades. And they've gotten all 9 other than the one that this Iriali has taken.
The Shin people? Yes. They're our allies. They will fight against the Voidbringers.
I think Baranor is running through all of the books he read. Granted, it's not super detailed, but the big kicker, I think, still is like Herald, Desolation, Voidbringers.
Yeah, you can make a lore check if you like.
I will happily. Yeah, it's a 17.
That's a really good roll. Unfortunately, none of this makes sense to you.
No.
Wait. So surge binding is good? We should be doing that?
Yes, of course. The Knights Radiance are our warriors. They fight the Voidbringers.
Great timing, because they're back.
See, just the look of dread just come over Satal.
He looks sad. So they were gone?
They were. I think we know that one, the Recreants.
Yes,
think
you
I
do
do
know
know
about the
that.
Recreants.
During the Recreants, where
It,
they left, abandoned us.
it is said they betrayed us.
Oh, the Knights would never betray us. We made them. He grits his teeth and places his palms against his eyes. Despite the lucidity, he's still not well.
Yeah, damn. Then what? They need to. Sounds like they do need to come back fully.
Yes. The true desolation is coming.
What is that? What is coming?
Threats to humanity. The coming of odium. The Voidbringers, they come. He's starting to look like he's losing it a bit. You might want to ask more pointed questions.
Harold, where is your sword now? I need your help in finding it.
Yes. He holds his hand out, and nothing happens. Someone has bound my blade. I can feel it. The Herald stares out into the darkness and takes a deep breath. I can feel it. It's as if I could reach out and draw it through the mists, but it does not hear my call. It is in the sheltered city, within a rift. Yes, I know this city. The city of Rathalar. All of you recognize the name as a archaic name for the city of Rathalis. This is well known to most Alethi because of the terrible things the Blackthorn did, burning the city to the ground several years ago.
Yeah. You said the rift. It's like,
Oof. Wait, is that the rift?
At this moment, Tone grabs onto his legs and begins saying to himself again, "We must prepare. You have forgotten much." He seems to have lost what lucidity he had.
damn.
Well, we have a general idea of where it is.
Just in Rathalos.
Also, a desolation, whatever that is coming, and
Yeah.
Odium's forces.
I don't know what
this
those
is-
words
fuck
mean,
is
but
an
they
odium?
sound scary.
The ramblings of a crazy old man. Waves hand.
Should we? I'm just mainly looking to Baranor and Circle. Should we go to Dalinar? If we founded the Knights Radiant.
If not him, then Amaram.
I mean, yeah.
Regardless of who we tell, if he is the head of the Knights Radiant.
I guess. Or should we go for the Honor Blade? I mean, we could go do both.
Something important and big might be happening. There are too many things going on in the background.
I have a feeling if we were to tell someone what we know, it would be harder to extricate ourselves from the situation. And we need to go after that honor blade.
So we
It's
still
at this
don't-
moment
Damn it! I was gonna take a
voices
peek out the door.
can be heard approaching. And the door opens. As this man enters the
Oh.
room.
Oh,
He's got a
fun.
shard blade! Run!
But I feel like I recognize that one.
As he kind of is talking and he notices y'all and he freezes as he slowly closes the door. Looking over you all and the herald in question. His appearance softens. Well, I see you've all gone and spoken to our friend here. Why don't you tell me what he said?
Spoken is a generous read as I gesture to him, like repeating what he's saying over and over again. Just sort of pretending like nothing else happened.
Okay, go ahead and roll deception.
Can I possibly aid?
Yes, you can do so.
Yeah, just something about desolation.
Something
Not
about
bad.
bronze working with steel, utilizing stone tools.
I stay quiet.
Same.
Okay. Also, Baranor, roll for me an insight.
Sure. Oh,
The goat!
wait a second. I don't think he earned that shard blade.
When you mention desolation, you see a hint of recognition on his face at the term. And your opportunity has warranted you a read on Amaram's general demeanor in the moment. This will give you advantage. So, as you say this, Amaram nods, accepting it. Though this causes him to lose one focus, as he's not quite done with you yet. This is a social conversation, and you guys need to burn his focus down. Actually, 2 focus.
Ooh. I have been saving that picture for when we got to see Amaram.
Yeah, and here it is.
That's so
He looks
funny.
like Dr. Han from that whatever autistic doctor show. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, kind of, yeah.
That's it. No,
Good
like
Doctor?
it's the Good Doctor. It is uncanny. It's like they have the same face structure.
Almost. I
It
think
really
Amram's
is.
a bit more chiseled, but yeah.
Yeah, like there's a slight bit, but like they have the same jawline. Amram has longer hair, but like the hairline is similar. It was the
Yeah.
first thing I saw when the Cosmere book dropped on TikTok. It was people going, "Oh no, he's hot," much like in
Yeah.
our chat right now.
Uh,
And then it was immediately followed by people posting those 2 pictures next to each other.
but yes, he's an Alethi human with the chiseled features and light tan eyes. He wears a regal forest green uniform. Anyway, he nods and he's like, though, strange, why are you all here talking to this individual? Do you know this man? And so many of you. I can't imagine this would be good for someone in such a condition.
That's a good. You know what? Abraham does make a pretty good ass point.
Perhaps you're right. Maybe we should take our leave now.
It is on us. We taking a nice tour around this place. We heard distressed noises sounded bad. Something that needed intervention. We have an Ardent with us, so thankfully we might have been able to do something, but it might have just been the average activities for him.
Okay. Bernard, go ahead and roll your deception at advantage.
All right.
You word this in a way to kind of appeal to Amaram's image. We were only doing what was best, making sure this man was not going to harm himself.
We're just good people.
We're just good people.
Oof.
All right. His eyes narrow a bit. That's quite the convenient excuse. Why are you really here?
I got another one.
I sort of let out a sigh of, like, I guess we've been caught, and I say, we heard rumors of an interesting large man coming through, and we, I suppose, let our curiosity get the better of us.
My man, I was gonna say the same fucking thing.
Go ahead and roll deception. No advantage.
Oh, I was gonna add on to it.
Oh, sure. What would Paris like to say?
To be honest, we might have been a little hasty. We did just learn about him today.
Sure.
is true.
I'll give you advantage. Raise the stakes, though. Don't get a complication.
I would never.
Wait, if he did, he would re-roll it.
Exactly. I re-roll it.
Please re-roll it.
Ooh, that's an opportunity.
Oh,
That does reduce
Yeah,
your
that can
result
rank.
down from a 22 to a 18. But that succeeds. He, and due to your opportunity, you gain some insight. He makes a face, and as you can tell, he seemed disappointed. Yes, well, the mentally ill are not something to be gawked at, and you should all be ashamed of yourself. Tell me, why should I not take you into the jail cells, not 10 feet from here?
I look over at everyone to be like, to see if anyone has a better idea than what I'm about to do.
the first
My-
thing that popped in my head was to call him out for sending some dudes after
That
us.
was also kind of my idea.
Damn.
Blame them. Mm. All right, I guess we're going with that. So
Yeah.
I just sort of look at him like just a little sort of upset and say, well, it was your soldiers who, according to them, you sent for us that told us about this guy and made us immensely curious about him since they were willing to start a fight over it for seemingly no reason.
They even put a gash in my hand, and he offers up his palm.
Sure. Intimidation or persuasion at advantage.
I'm gonna intimidate.
And raise the stakes on this one as well. Don't get a complication.
I would never. Oh my god.
That's unfortunate.
Guys, I could try to get an opportunity.
I don't think it's worth it.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
No.
Coward.
Was it a 1 out of 6 chance for an opportunity?
It's
2
1
out
in
of
3.
6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amram looks surprised. Me? Why would I do such a thing? In fact, only just recently I was with Dalinar being declared head of the new Knights Radiance. You think I'd have time to do something like that? Go ahead and lose 2 focus.
No.
It's doubtful they were sent directly by you. You don't believe that is something you would do. They claim to have your orders. That might have been a lie.
The captain
any-
did seem to be under the thrill.
Yes.
No.
In any case, there's many witnesses to it. So if an investigation needs to be done, it will be possible.
I will make sure it's looked into and that they're properly punished for it. Given how strong and burly you all seem to be, I can imagine that I just have to look for the man with a dent to his face or a gash in his armor. I haven't been informed that one of my men were killed today, so I imagine you didn't kill them, at least in the confrontation.
No.
Good. Though, that still doesn't answer my question. Some renegade soldiers as they may be, that has nothing to do with why you're all here now. He is going to, and do I have... I do have a sheet for him.
Oh.
He is going to... the barons he has, and being in the title he has, puts a lot of pressure on all of you. So he is going to make an insight check against each of your disciplines.
Oh,
Discipline. I'm good at that.
You're going to roll your
I'm good at
discipline.
that.
All right, you need to roll above an 18. If you fail to do so, you lose 2 focus.
No! Discipline, huh?
Oh.
Guys, I'm in a bad spot.
Oh, I've never been so disappointed in my life!
True.
All right, does this bring anyone to 0 focus? Okay. So, if anyone goes to 0 focus, you spill the beans. Be careful.
I
But-
immediately feel uncomfortable and sort of take a backseat in this conversation.
But yeah, Amaran's present. He is very imposing, despite his rather congenial presence. You detect the weight of his position leaning on you all. Baranor, you seem unfazed by this, but everyone else, it's suffocating.
But Paris just barely puts on a show of he doesn't care.
And in addition to this, everyone who failed the check also has disadvantage on their next check they make against him.
Oof.
This is his jarring insight ability.
My only thought is to just continue the point. Like, the story we delivered you was true. We speak the truth, High Marshal. We would not even dare to lie to one such as you.
Well, remember, the question that he's asking you is why you're here, or sorry, why he shouldn't take you to the jail cell for,
yeah.
you know, being in a space you're not supposed to, just for the sake of sating your curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, we could just like low-key threaten with the fact that if someone were to investigate why we were here, it would very clearly lead back to him.
Well, he can be here.
Yeah.
True.
Could also make
Well,
the argument that we need every man that we can against the fight.
I
Or
mean,
like more so that he would be like his order of those guys coming to us is the reason we're here.
but why? Especially since you weren't anywhere supposed to be around here. If you could convince me some way, sure, but I would.
Only the
Fine.
way I can possibly see with that argument is like, it certainly would be a look if there was a very public fight on people saying they were under his orders, and then we happened to be in prison.
Yeah, and I guess
The same
we
guy.
know how secret this guy really is and how important he is to higher up. So if it gets spilled that High Marshal Amaran's men were spilling these juicy secrets to random guys they were fighting on the street.
Because I'm going at it too from like the appearance of it is really bad.
Well, I mean, he's already ready, and the guy was obviously under the thrill, which many people saw, so people
Yeah.
won't take what he was saying or doing quite that seriously, unfortunately. And you're gonna try to convince people that this is actually Talon? I'm making Amaram's argument for him, but I'm just trying to guide you. What you've seen of him so far is that he is about taking care of his image, and acts of kind of that heroic nature seem to resonate with him. And also, the fact that you guys didn't hear anything interesting did disappoint him earlier.
What piece of information to tickle around?
And you did notice that he did have recognition of the desolation before.
We could
Alright,
try
I
to
have an idea.
confirm the existence of Voidbringers or something. Like this guy was talking about them.
Yeah, I have an idea with that. You could easily throw us in those cells. Which, if that's the decision you make, completely understandable. The real reason we also did this, we heard interesting words thrown around, something about Voidbringers.
Again,
Someone
Baranor,
like-
you see that twitch in his face. Ever
Yeah.
so subtle.
There was something called odium. We were curious to hear what this was. He's like pretending he's like trying to remember everything. Like he said more too. His intention is to try to get him on that line. He seems interested in some way.
Mm-hmm. You see faint facial expressions means he's definitely interested. I think you're definitely talking up his alley.
Yeah. If we can persuade you not to imprison us, we could possibly tell you more.
Really? He purses his lips for a moment. You know, I do think that this might be a big misunderstanding. You know what? I think we can help each other here. After all, in the coming times, people like you are going to be needed. Well, he says
Immediately
that has a
patch
very
that.
insidious tone.
It also sounds like what fucking Talon was saying. What do you mean coming times?
Exactly. Interesting. Tell me,
I believe so.
what did you hear? I promise, no matter what it is, nothing will come of harm to you all.
Baranor is going to hide the information about what they talked about the Honor Blade.
Okay.
But he will tell the rest. He'll say, he'll relay what Talon said about the desolation coming, the true desolation coming. He's just going to stop the conversation at the part where we asked where the Honor Blade was.
Okay.
Tell them the Shin are allies.
Yeah, do you tell them the Shin are allies?
It's related to the Honor Blades, so no.
Okay.
He just doesn't want his head, like, he doesn't, I don't want Amaram to think we were asking about that.
It's important to know, Talon is going through his speech as we speak. If you don't deliver anything new, then Amaram might be less entitled to favoring y'all.
Damn, because I was, like, all those specifics of it.
Talon did say quite a few things. It might be hard to remember since it just happened, but
Yeah.
you can think of anything. I mean, you guys did ask questions about the Knights Radiant.
Yeah. The
True.
Knights Radiant, they shouldn't have left. They would never betray us, stuff like that.
Yeah, he did say how important the Knights Radiant were. Because,
I'm going to give you an opportunity here. Roll for me a deduction real quick.
and what is he looking for?
Take it with advantage, since you've been getting so many good looks at his expressions. Okay.
13.
Yeah, it's better.
13.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, now take it with double advantage.
No, but I will give you a hint, based on your level of your roll, though. It might not be what Talon said, but maybe what you know that might be interesting to Amaran.
That the Radiants are returning.
If you phrase it in a certain way.
All right, I have an idea then.
Okay.
He said something about how important the Knights Radiant were, and we then, of course, the Radiants left the Recreants. He claimed that they would be back soon. They already are here.
With that, Amaran smiles. A deep, unsettling smile.
Uh-oh.
He did he?
Yes. A
Well-
worrying prospect.
I'm sure you've heard that Dalinar has declared me as the new leader of the Knights Radiant. But I'll tell you a secret for a secret. I have been working with some other people to bring the Knights Radiant back. We're called the Sons of Honor. And since you're in the know, I can extend an invitation to you. If you would like to join us, that is.
Are we meant to say yes here?
I look at everyone else like I'm considering it.
I mean, yeah, this is Amaran we're talking about here. This is a great guy. We should join him.
I mean,
Well,
he
the
is the
thing is-
leader of the new Knights Radiant, and he's been trying to revive them.
He's honorable. That's what I know.
My only hesitation is the
Will it get
fucking
in the
tone
way?
of which he's inviting me. Like that's where I'm like,
I think he's just misspeaking. He's having a day. He got named Knights Radiant leader today.
Can I
And
do
his
like,
captain is mentally ill. Like,
can I do like an insight check?
Sure.
honestly, yeah, that's what he's thinking. I've already read this man a good few times.
Yeah,
I
Baron,
guess
you
I'll
can get
check.
advantage.
I should do one too.
I will do one.
Same here.
It's a 15. Damn, so trustable to you, Luria.
This guy's so cool.
Yo, circle, that be up.
All right.
15, 15, 20, 20.
Circle and Satal, you know that there's almost a fanaticalness behind his eyes. He really believes in reviving the Knights Radiant.
I'm so tempted to. I'm just because I got one focus right now after earlier. I'm so tempted to just breathe in Stormlight right now.
I'm tempted to join. I'm not tempted to reveal that I'm a Radiant.
Same. I also couldn't if I wanted to, but at least I believe I'd take you up on that.
Okay.
I nod as well. Say it sounds like a good opportunity to get involved in something important.
Question.
Yes.
Does this seem like an opportunity to get out of war or not?
It actually does.
I accept.
All right. Good, good. He goes and he places a hands on two shoulders of the closest people.
Shit.
If you bring me more information like this, you'll have a place in the Sons of Honor. I'll tell you, the things to come, you'll need our help, and we'll need yours. Whatever you need, I'll assist you. With that, you guys gain Bright Lord Amaram
We have a favor
as a
from him?
patron.
Oh my
Yo,
God. This is
we
gonna
couldn't get a
fuck
better
us sometime.
patron. No one is honorable and trustworthy as Amaran.
Where do we have patrons?
Alright,
I technically didn't accept. I'm not a Son of Honor. I didn't get swept up in this.
we have, I think, a month to lay low before we can get out of this.
Well, this provides an interesting opportunity with Amaram behind you, and considering his ties to Sadius, if you guys wish to leave, he can vouch for you. You could do work for him and get an excuse to leave the war camps.
But my goals.
We're free.
My goals.
I mean, to be
Isn't
fair,
he-
you guys are in need of leaving to go get the honor blade in the first place.
It's less of a
That's
let's
fair.
ditch, and it's a because that was gonna be the thing I asked before Amaram came in, was like, how do we think we can leave the Shattered Plains?
Yeah.
the
So to add him, you add him as a connection on your goals page.
All right.
High Marshal Amaram. Let me spell his name for those who are not familiar.
To be honest, I think he is one of the easier stories.
It is a pretty easy name. It's pretty phonetic, but
Yeah, like I get you. It's a good. It always do that,
I
but
do tell everyone how to spell it because I am a woman and can read.
yeah,
Thank you.
determined that you know. I have to have a character selected, otherwise the stream can see every room. So, but yeah, you've gained you gained High Lord Amaram. He's interested. As long as you provide for him more information, he'll be more than happy to help back you in whatever way he can.
Be a great excuse to. He tells us to do something. We then go the other direction and go to the rift.
Okay, at this point, we could probably just tell him about our goal.
I don't know. I think he seems a little fucking weird about it.
Hey, he just wants to revive the Knights Radiant.
There's a fucking desolation coming, dog, and he seems to know that.
I keep getting a creepy ass read from him.
Why? He's so trustworthy.
I mean, it's a little cult-like, but it's for a good cause.
I don't trust a man that gets giddy at the idea of like, I don't know
The
what
end of the
a
world.
desolation is, but I can through context clues, I can determine that's bad.
Anyway,
Amaram is bad.
I think his
with
ideas are bad.
with that, Amaram walks you all out. No one would dare. And you're all kind of free to go as you plan for your journey to the Rift to pursue the Honor Blade. Whatever you choose to do, however you choose to go about it. And I mean, I guess we got some time to talk about it. Regardless, you all advance to level 3.
Let's go!
As that's the end of the chapter.
We're so good at this game.
By the way, gaining Amaram as like as a patron is not normally what's supposed to happen, but the way y'all approached it made it happen.
We're supposed to not like him?
We're supposed to fight him to the death in here. Just
Well, to be fair, so how it goes in the book, and I'll state this: you're supposed to leave, and then you're supposed to fight more of his men, where he comes and be like, "Hey, we can be friends here, right?" As he tries to squeeze you for any information based on what you're asking. But I figured another fight like that would not be as fun as this conversation, and I think I was right.
I think you were too.
I mean, he convinced us.
He did.
And to be fair as well, I think the book paints him a little bit worse than he should be in normal appearance. Though
Like, Amaram is really careful.
he
It's
is.
a big trait about him.
I will ask as well. The characteristics he has here is he's supposed to be disingenuous, impeccable, and threatening. Do you feel like he was these things?
Yeah. He certainly was threatening, and then he slowly turned fucking creepy.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't help
he
but
was really into this whole desolation thing.
I can't help but notice that the characteristics were missing honorable and noble.
Yeah, I think how this is written, they could have hid all this about Amaram and done this in a much more like, oh, this is your impression, because like the characters who are supposed to be going through this aren't even really supposed to be necessarily a part of the war camps, so it's not like they would know. But I like this outcome. I think this is a very interesting outcome,
Agreed.
and not one that I was expecting, honestly.
Yeah,
Mostly
what do we
because I had
get
just
on-
decided impromptu to have Amaram walk in on y'all.
What do we get on a level?
For third level, you get an attribute point, plus 5 health, plus 2 skill ranks, and 1 talent.
So we get to increase one of our stats?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
One of your
I
stats,
don't know-
and if you increase your character sheet, it'll automatically boost all your other stats.
Sweet. I gotta double check. What the fuck are my investiture type?
Yours are
It's
I
it's
gotta
just
get the Elspeth
the highest of
actions.
your spirit awareness or presence, plus 2.
Oh, I think I have to do this.
interesting. So Cam, you know that thing that happened where my agent didn't go up? My warrior went up by 2.
what?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, it's because you have the talent sure-footed.
Well, yeah, that's in. That's in.
Oh, that's
agent. That's an agent one. Yeah.
agent one. Okay. Interesting. Well, whatever I did, I fixed it for you.
Thank you.
No, I'm just trying to find the thing to add transportation and.
Okay, so you need to.
Wait.
One second. We gotta refill your thing there. Wait, what?
Alex, what you just got to do is, if you just add the take the first ideal talent, you'll get a goal, and you have to fill that up to 3 dots, and then you'll automatically get everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, that didn't work for him.
Oh.
Nope.
fucked, I
Okay,
guess.
let me. One second. I think it's because you shouldn't have had the first ideal in the first place.
It was because I had the prisoner kit.
Yeah, and I think that's just is what's messing things up. So let's remove that real quick and then see if this works. Character feature, no, not character. Oh yeah, Radiant Paths, else caller. Okay, and then it give you the first ideal.
Yeah, I got the first ideal.
Well, I just deleted it. Oh no, I gotta. Okay, that should probably have done it. No, that's so weird. Your character sheet won't add it again. That's strange. I've not...
I found how to
yeah,
add it.
you seeing those from the...
Yeah, I just dragged them from the little like ability blurb from the first
Yeah.
ideal.
I see it. Okay.
So I just
You
wanna
should have
know,
a
like-
point in each of those automatically.
yeah. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, you
I
need
got
will and int
will.
is the what you need for your searches.
Will and intelligence.
Oh,
Cool.
that's what you mean. Okay.
That was really weird. I don't know how that
That's
happened.
quite bizarre. Do I increase my will, or do I increase my speed?
Oh, hey, Doc-san. Yeah, we figured it out. Oh, it's probably delayed. We did figure it out though.
Yeah, funny enough, that's the exact same thing I did.
Yeah.
I was realizing, oh, there's little pop-ups. I probably can drag those.
Now, if
Hmm.
you...
More AC or better transformation.
Okay, there we go.
Oh shit! I accidentally made it 30. There we go.
Hi, how you doing? We had a very
Now I have-
interesting outcome to this chapter.
We did.
So, hope we enjoyed.
I now have 5 focus.
Goated. I don't know if I want to increase my speed or my awareness. Awareness is tied to gravitation, but I use speed a lot more than awareness, I think.
Oh, Alicia, as well, if you want to pursue any particular radiant paths, you can pursue those first ideals. Otherwise, we'll just keep going with the random spren you've attracted.
Okay. All right.
I increased my willpower. Thumbs up.
Because otherwise, you'll have a Baronor moment of speaking the first ideal without being able to actually use your powers.
Yeah, because I put. So I'll have to probably fix that since we only get attribute point for this level and plus 5 health.
You get a talent.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you could pick the first ideal from one of the Radiant Orders if you so choose, or you could just keep it narrative and discover your spren and all that.
Oh, that sounds cool too.
Yeah, I mean whatever you want to do. I'm just letting you know, so you can have agency over how your character progresses.
I mean, you could just save the level up, and then at the moment you like are ready to say the first ideal, Cam can go, yeah, take the first ideal of this order.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I'll write that
So you
on
can
my
still
notes.
use your powers in your thing. It's just you're foregoing a level up here entirely.
Oh,
Well, so you're keeping the talent,
No,
but, like you're not getting it.
Level up, you just don't get the talent. Yeah.
oh, okay. I thought you meant no attribute for it. I was like, oh man.
Also, yeah,
Is
we are
there-
enjoying this adventure. It's really good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is there a cap to where how high we can make a skill right now?
Yes, it's still 2,
Still 2. Dang.
except for being a scholar. But yeah.
Also, technically, the skill that you get a +1 to with your starting class as well.
Let's see, what did I add my erudition to? So, I can make my deduction better.
Well, don't forget you can improve your transformation and transportation to 2 ranks.
True.
And I do recommend that because as of right now, 1 rank will only allow you to affect small things.
I will do those because that's
Yeah.
better. I have erudition. My stats are fine. There we go. Rank
Yeah.
2.
I love that you guys got Amaram on your side. I think that's great.
It's such a
He's such a
fun
good
little detail we
character.
have now.
He's my favorite character. I said this at the start, and then you handed him to us on a silver platter. Of course, I'm going to jump into his loving arms.
His strong, buff arms. He can protect us. He can save
Oh,
us from
yeah.
the true desolation.
And
With
so,
one arm.
Paris, you kind of finished one of your goals. You got your ticket out of here.
I got 2 improvements. Let's go. Is that just look for opportunities maxed out pretty much?
Yeah, which gives you Amaram.
I also finished one of my goals.
What
Should I
was
just
your goal?
remove this or should I keep this around?
My goal is to find Tom.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
this-
you did find Talon.
Does this count for? Go on.
Finding Talon. See, this is the goal system, though. I just find this so strange because I would say the reward is Tome, your spren, due to the proximity you've had with the Herald, has given him more lucidity that hasn't been worn away by centuries of, or well, millennia of torture. So, Tome is just now much more lucid, and much more. You can ask him more things, and he can assist you more.
Nice.
Does this whole thing count for my goal of achieve a rank of importance?
No, but Baranor may feel that way, depending on your impressions of Amaram.
I don't think I do. I'll be honest. I think this guy's fucking crazy. Baranor's read on this guy was there was a lot of little ticks of like, I don't know how much I trust him.
Yeah.
He's like, he went into that room being like, no, Amaram is like an actual good guy. He's leaving it being, I don't know. Don't meet your heroes, I guess.
Yeah.
He probably still admires him. Baranor's gonna be pissed when he gets kicked out because of some dumbass bridgeman.
Yeah.
The reason number 50 why Baranor hates Kaladin Stormblast.
Any other goals that y'all have made progress towards?
I assume neither transfer to Dalinar's army, become a ranking officer in an army.
Finding a way out of this war? Thumbs up?
Yep.
Well, yeah, I would suppose that one would would also technically work. Well, to be fair, Satal, Amaram is like good buddies with Dalinar. If you really want to, you could ask Amaram to put in a good word for you. You can probably transfer right away.
That's true.
Just work with him.
Yeah, just work with Amaram.
All I have to do is tell him I'm a Radiant, and then it'll be fine. I can get transferred down Dalinar's army just like that.
You could probably just ask him to do it. He's our patron. He said he'd do whatever he needs to help us.
No,
That's true.
I'm gonna reveal to him I'm a Radiant.
Well, if you do so, you do know that that might involve you with the war effort, which will prevent you from going on this mission that you need to do.
It was a joke.
Well, but if you took it seriously, for anyone who's considering it as well.
I don't think I'm gonna tell him I'm Radiant. Doesn't sound right.
I don't know. I feel like you're the most likely to tell him.
I think you should.
Definitely, yeah.
You're as much a Radiant as he is.
They fixed the profile things. Let's go. My abilities actually have pictures.
Well, that's pretty much the end of the session for today. So, any player kudos?
Good job, Alex, for closing out that social combat and getting us on Amaran's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for definitely not putting us in a much worse situation than prison.
It seems like it's probably better. You know, like it might be bad. Sure, I now could technically break us out if we did get tossed into prison. But
I could break myself out. Thumbs up.
I could transform the wall into something else and we could just leave.
That's fair.
Like, I could just break us out pretty quietly.
Then I
sure,
can
they're
stick the
gonna.
wall back together easy.
I guess
Yeah.
I don't need to use my escape artist expertise.
Well, never. I don't want to take that from you. It'd be that moment of just like a character does something they're really skilled at. Magical characters like, yeah, you can do it. Please go ahead.
Any other player kudos?
Lots of good alley-oops from the group, actually.
Yeah, good teamwork.
People would make good points, and then a lot of people would help with pretty decent arguments, I think, for like gaining the advantages and stuff. Good work, everybody.
Yeah, I agree. Y'all work really well together. Though I do like to think that Lurio's just been dragged into to all this.
Yeah.
You were just like
Yeah,
a
man.
bright eye, like, I'm in the Colon army, yay! Oh, these people need help. Okay, things are getting weird. Things are getting intense. What's this about honor blades? What's this about meeting a herald? Is that Bright Lord Amaram?
Yeah, man took fucking overtime shift, and then now he's just friends with 3 Radiants.
Like
True.
literally, that's all it was. You just took an extra shift.
We know a Deathbringer too.
Yeah.
4
Wow.
Radiants.
I mean, yeah, I did say friends with, but
I consider him a friend. He's a close personal friend.
He tried to kill me. He's a buddy.
Yeah.
It's the bros game all over again.
Yeah, it's fucking shonen rules. We fought. Like one of us won. It's like, all right, I guess we're chill now. We're cool.
I would die for
Yeah.
you.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you all
will.
noticed, but whenever he was at the back of the line, Paris was 5 paces behind him.
I noticed.
He's not being atomized. No, thank you.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, Versailles
Yeah,
was
maybe,
watching
but-
for you guys, but when Bright Lord Amaram came up, he couldn't stop him.
That is fair.
yeah, I'm not surprised.
Though that does technically give you someone who's not associated with what happened here that you might be able to utilize. Because Amaran doesn't know he was with you guys, so
That's true.
It's helpful.
Atomize them. Go non-canon with the story.
Just disintegrates.
Just rolls really fucking high.
Is
heard
there
you
a
wanted
thing
to
in the
keep
book
the
for
nice
what happens
rating.
if the players try to kill Amaram?
You will
We die.
not be able to. It's not that
Yeah, he
you
has a shard
can't
blade.
by like game rules. Amaram is a shard bearer with a good amount of levels on y'all.
So we
That's
have
just
to
why I'm
surprise
curious.
them.
Like, if it just is like, all right, you killed Amaram, it's like, well, fuck, what do you guys do now?
Yeah,
God, what is this
he's-
game if you can't take a level 1 goblin against a level 20 player?
Yeah, he has 40 HP, 5 focus, and he's a duelist.
Oh, so we just hit the dogpile them, easy.
Oh, and he knows flame stance and wind stance.
Both pretty good stances.
A fight with Amaram would easily not go well. Also, he had a bunch of men around, so
Yeah, there's no.
it's still
We have to
technically
survive.
possible. But again, it's up to a good GM to make sure the players don't feel motivated to try to fight Amaram.
True.
Any other player kudos?
Good
Okay.
job to the Dustbringer friend for really helping us out, giving us a hand.
Yeah.
Absolutely alley-oop to that archer.
Yeah. He wasn't going to hurt anyone, but he would throw a man, so. And I can tell you all about Versailles if you decide you don't want to take him with you or anything.
He's our bestest friend.
If he's coming, if he's willing to come with, I want him.
If you guys
He's
can
cool.
convince him, he's kind of in a weird place at the moment, but
He needs work, and
Yeah, what are you
know?
gonna do here?
it's true. Also, apparently he knew Zyle.
True. I wonder who that guy is.
probably not important.
Does he have a okay, Cam? Does he have a stat block?
Zyle?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I want to see it.
I know. I think everyone
They
does.
shouldn't. Well, they shouldn't because they gotta wait for future stuff.
That's true. But I mean, that's also why they would probably want to.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, you guys can figure out stuff about Versailles. He's an interesting character. He's not going to necessarily win you guys a lot of your encounters, though. I'll tell you. But how'd you like the first chapter? Technically, chapter 2, but first chapter you guys got to play in Stonewalkers.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That story was really cool. It was really well written.
I really liked it.
It was a great little setup. Little setup. It is a lot of a lot of stuff that is packed in here. But now, it's the part where I'm like, all right, we're deviating from what we saw with the books.
Yep.
Whole thing with Tom, like, I mean, the whole point of this was literally to answer a thing never answered in the plot. Like, we're directly going to see something canon that was going on in the background.
Hmm.
Yep.
So that's where I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of super interesting stuff too, and some characters that we didn't get to see too much of in the books make frequent appearances in this campaign.
I'm excited.
It's really good.
Good.
I personally running this, it was pretty good. To be fair, I homebrewed quite a lot because one, we came from Bridge 9, so that needed a lot of work. And because of that, and because of what happened, I had to make some changes. Nothing super serious. And to be fair, the thing I'm most proud of right now, you guys have not affected the canon whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly. I've been keeping an eye out for that too.
I could do it right now.
You could.
Go right to Dalinar.
But that's the thing I'm the most proud of right now, because that's something I'm desperately trying to keep on the down low, but I'm also trusting you guys to make certain types of choices or not.
I don't know the canon, so you can't trust me to do nothing.
And yet you still are doing well.
You're welcome.
And honestly, like, so at the end there, I definitely changed it. After you guys spoke to Liss, actually from Liss onward, I was intending just to go by the book. But I felt like bringing Amaram into the room when you all were talking with Tom was better than what the book had.
Fair.
I agree. I probably would not have been so willing to join Amaram if he kept sending guys after us.
Because one of the things that is supposed to happen at the end is you either deceive Amaram, which you guys were doing, and get away, just being like, oh no, we don't know anything. He still offers for you to join the Sons of Honor if you bring him information. That was true to the lore. But if you fail, he sends the Sons of Honor after you, like, throughout the campaign. But I felt like the way that it happened was too gamey and not good for the story. Also, it's in the books that Amaram has made, like, several visits to Talm.
Yeah.
And so him suddenly coming in at this point in time, especially after the announcement, which apparently just happened right before this, which I actually didn't even know. I just read that just now. Makes a lot of sense for his character. He's trying to glean as much as he can from the Mad Herald. So him running into you by chance was just a more interesting encounter, and I think came to a much more interesting conclusion. Because, like, as far as you guys know, and as far as the characters who are in the story would know at this point, the Sons of Honor aren't necessarily a bad group of people. You don't even know who they are.
They want to revive the Radiance. Tom just said that we should revive the Radiance, so...
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And Amaram's not evil. He's cool.
Yeah. Maybe a little weird. Maybe a little
He's
fanatical.
honorable.
Maybe a little creepy.
But, not evil, per se. So I think we had a really organic way of ending this. Plus, with Amaram backing y'all, that makes it makes several of your characters transitioning to the next chapter much easier. Without deserting your army.
Baranor and Circle dapping each other up in a life of freedom.
I got no
Not having
shackles
to
holding
worry.
me down. I'd like one, but I don't have one. I do want to have a rank, at least of somewhat importance.
Yeah.
But right now, freedom. It's like I'm in my 20s. I'm in my 20s. I'm not... adulthood hasn't hit me yet.
What's especially good is Amaram is really close with both Dalinar and Sadeas at this point in the narrative as well. So the fact that he can get both a Colin troop and 2 Sadeas troops essentially out of the army is good. And Satal's mother probably has no problem with the fact that the hero Amaram is personally, like, sending Satal on a mission.
That's true. I probably just regained favor with my mom. I tried sneaking out, but now I'm working directly for Amaram. Goated as hell.
Yeah, so this was a very neat and clean way to get your group to the next chapter. I'm super proud with how this turned out, actually. But how I feel doesn't necessarily matter. How do y'all feel? Do you feel like your characters are interested in the main story going on here? The retrieving of the Honor Blade.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, but honestly, the way you've kind of done it, Zatal kind of just feels more like a side character, and this is Circle's thing.
A little bit, but to be fair, I think that's a very fair thing to say to some degree. Even though Circle's major connection to this was just the fact that it's a Stone Ward kind of deal. And it's not really Circle specifically.
It's the
It's the people who used to have the same kind of spren as me. Their deal.
I can see it also altering because, like, yeah, there is a bit where it's like, well, this is Circle gets the like you should answer this question. I can see it all like altering as time goes forward because like some of it felt like it was the necessity of needing an easy tie-in to just get things in place.
Yeah.
Because like Stone Ward, and like after that, it's like all right, now things can kind of go by the book and wrap around to be more like very party centric.
Well, and to be fair, that can kind of happen in the book normally because in the book, in chapter 1, Tazo dies and you find out that Pahua is a spren, like at the end of chapter 1. And it says in the book there's plenty of opportunities for a player to bond to Pahua. So
That makes sense.
So this could happen even if I wasn't like altering things. I'm not using that necessarily as an excuse. I'm just observing that that's a very valid thing to feel. But I think that's also very like narratively interesting to utilize. Maybe Satal does feel like this isn't her mission specifically.
Yeah, I will say specifically, it's Satal that feels that, not me.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like very quickly our characters are going to realize it's more of like a for the good of the world kind of thing. It seems like.
Yeah, today definitely started changing that.
Yeah, when you guys
that
heard Talon saying all the weird things, that definitely probably put things into perspective. Actually, you know what? I'm super curious. Devin, how do you feel about a lot of what's going on?
He's not
He's
even
currently in
here.
the kitchen.
He hasn't
I'd
been
love
listening
to-
this entire time.
I'd love to keep unpacking this, but I am dying of starvation.
Later,
I need
skater.
food.
Stop dying.
Yeah, you
I
can.
need. I'm also.
I have to go to bed.
Okay,
my
okay. Well,
God.
let's just go ahead and
Use
end
chocolate
stream here,
bar.
and I can chat with whoever's remaining. But yeah, that's the end of chapter 2. We start chapter 3 next time. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Nighty night.